It's Paladin Null. Welcome back to another episode of Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. In the last episode, we made our way over the, through the Topo Ruins, I think is what they were called, but we made our way specifically over the Kirin Mountains into Morgul. We made our way through Balinsk, and were unable to really do everything we wanted to in there. But, we basically found out that, Kraden didn't make it. Didn't make it all the way to Balinsk. So, we are where we are currently. My volume is really loud. Hold on, let me fix a couple of things here. But, we were able to make our way and found that, Briggs, the Dread Pirate Briggs, was in Port Rago, and that he needed our help because his son Aeolio has been captured by Morgul. We spoke with him, and he gave us some Hermes water and told us to go speak to Tret, the Elder of Kolyma Forest. So we headed to Kolyma, only to find out that people are having terrible nightmares, and that nobody can make it through Kolyma right now without, nobody can make it through the Kolyma Forest right now because it is basically, like, lost wooded from, not Golden Sun, what I was about to say, we're playing Golden Sun, Legend of Zelda. So without further ado, we need to make our way through Kolyma Forest, but we don't know how to, and this game has a knack for saying, hey, when it is time for you to not know what you're supposed to be doing next, you know what you should do? You should talk to every villager in the town that you were told to go to. So that's gonna be what we do. I just realized I did not plug up my phone, which is what I'm going to want to do before I leave today. So I'm going to do that very quickly. I'll be right back. I really should just get a charging stand for my phone that I can put, like, right here on my desk. Because then I can have it propped up and charging at the same time. I'm probably going to do that sometime soon, I just haven't gotten around to it. But in the meantime... Oh, shit. What did I do that... Okay, so hold on. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, what did I do that fucked up? But it's... I accidentally did that. That is something that I never realized, because if I ever have to pull up the main screen, it toggles the bottom screen down. So my overlay covers up the bottom screen, so if I do that, you guys just can't see the bottom screen. I mean, you couldn't see it anyway, because my beautiful face was right there, but, you know. Learning things. Constantly learning things. Anyway, I'm not gonna hide it. I know how to get up to move forward in the game. That's not necessarily a difficult thing for me to do at this point, but, you know. First off, does Kolyma have a proper item vendor? I mean, they've got an item vendor, but do they have a proper, weapons vendor? Or is it all just going to be in this one building? Not selling dream leaves right now. Alright. I want to say that there was supposed to be a good item in Kolyma Village, but maybe I'm thinking of the other place. But even then, like, nobody's selling anything in those areas right now. But anyway, from what I understand, first off, we forgot to go into that area. We can go... This is a shout-out to the older Golden Sun. This back room was used to get to a Djinn in the first game. If you didn't know how to get to it, because the games are all at a set angle. There's no indicator that there's a door back there, except for the fact that there's a door before. But if I remember correctly, I want to say... There's this lady right here, right? First off, if I go up to here, we can actually pick up Sun Saga 5. But then talk to this lady. Business has been pretty bad since I can't sell dream leaves anymore. There's an old Kolyma legend that says warriors will arrive to help if the village is cursed. Hang on, you remind me of the Warriors of Vale. Are you here to help us? Yes, we are. I knew it! Sometimes you just get it in your head that something good is gonna happen. When the river was flooding, warriors came and helped us. I've been waiting for their return. Guess I should be too old for these sorts of fantasies. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. Please don't sneeze. It's torture. No, please just either sneeze or don't sneeze, but don't sit here in the middle. These days we have to be suspicious of our dreams. No one can find their way through Kalima Forest anymore, and our dreams have changed. Something's happened. What is your name? Matthew? Good name. I believe you're the warrior I've been waiting for, Matthew. If you think you can take on this curse, I could bring you over to Dreamtree right now. There'll probably be some fighting to get ready for, so get ready first. What do you say? Will you do it? Absolutely. Wonderful. Let's get started then. Yes. I've got my tea. I know what I'm doing. Whew. Piping hot. How did we arrive in this situation exactly? Matthew can be talked into anything. That's how. The saviors of this village, and we'll be sleeping on the ground like animals. Sorry, bare ground's all we have. This is the only place close enough to the dream tree for it to work on you. Looks like the dream leaves you ate are starting to take effect. What can you tell? You're starting to look sleepy. In addition to affecting your dreams, the leaves bring sleep. They're full of melatonin. Or melanin. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's melanin. I get the two mixed up. Matthew's yawning is contagious. He's got me doing it too. Now if I keep doing these voices, I'll be yawning too. I can barely keep my eyes open. The bare ground is starting to feel pretty comfortable. Yeah. Howdy. That's actually what it says. I can't read that. I can't read that fucking... It does say howdy. Oh shit, that's an emote from the Chaotic Fabulous. That's Dawn. Oh, that's awesome. I need to catch up. I'm still only on like episode 3. I might just binge it here in a little bit. I need to like get back into Chaotic Fabulous. I've only gotten up to like episode 3 or 4, but I want to do more. We also have this one. Oh, so they must have a couple of subscribers then. I only have 4 subscribers, so I only get 1 emote, unless people do like higher tier subs. What the fuck are you? You got something to say, buddy? You side-eyeing me. Wake up for the dream now. They have two emotes? That's awesome. What are you doing? What are you doing? You bitch! I can't wait to kill you and get that power for myself. Ooh, body alert. Of course, the succubus is followed up immediately with the creeper. Mortal danger. Sunset burst. I feel like it's more fun when the characters like say their special moves. Speaking of D&D, do you think that my my Adventurers Guild like money system is cool? I think it's interesting. Hey, Earth Isaac, welcome back to the stream. Let's see here, Reef, go ahead and give us that. Not apply well. I wanted to use Wish. There we go. Fucking everybody in the party has healing now. It's kind of ridiculous how much healing magic they give you in this one, especially in comparison to the previous games. Okay. Can't really interact with much in that room yet. Very streamlined dungeon so far. Not a lot of branching paths for me to take. I did think it was cool. Whistler has no problem with it. I can see Hoblin having an issue with his scavenged alchemical reagents getting taxed as leverage. Or getting taxed as salvage. Yeah, I could definitely see somebody being annoyed. I'm definitely seeing Hoblin being annoyed by that because of whatever, but I think that it's more fun and interesting because it makes you actually think, like, okay, in reality, what is the thing that I need them, like, if we're going out on this kind of quest, am I likely to find, you know, really cool hidden items, or am I more likely to just get into a couple of fights and then just need to, I'm going to assume that I don't cold snap you and that I drain you. Yep. I wonder if I could cold snap it. And then instead of draining it, turn it to ice. Mint. Well, let's see what else I affected by doing so, by draining the swamp. Oh shit, I drained the swamp. Doing a better job than Donald Trump ever did. Definitely a gamble, because we picked all money. No, you guys chose, I think you chose 3/4 money. I think that's what you guys ended up going with. I think you guys ended up choosing 3/4 money. I see what I need to do. Move that to there. Let's move that back over. And refill the room. Yeah, the last thing that I really need to see is if cold snapping this thing causes all of the water to freeze. Because if that's the case, that's probably one of the coolest interactions in any of these dungeons. Normally it's either just drain or raise, or freeze and unfreeze. But if I can drain, raise, and freeze, that adds a lot more interactivity. A fairy vest. Tyrell, do you want to wear the fairy vest? Probably not. Nah, because you're wearing the spiked armor, that's really good for you. Karis, it would benefit, and she's the only person that can wear it. Okay. Karis has reached her item limit, so we're gonna take that quality Zol from her. She's gonna equip the fairy vest. Karis, you're gonna use the apple, which increases attack, I want to say? Yeah. And we're going to increase your own attack. And do I have anything else that I want to use while I'm here? Sun Saga? Nah. The mint will increase agility. And Tyrell needs that very badly, but so does Reef. But I'll be honest, I'm probably going to be using Tyrell more than I'm using Reef, so we're going to upgrade Tyrell. We thought we'd be... Ah. But yeah. So, yeah, the idea of salvage versus no salvage is an interesting one in my opinion. Because it really does, like, force the point of, okay, what's really worth looking into? Alright, let's see here. Can I cold snap this? Oh, I can. And it freezes the whole dungeon. Yep. Okay, this is officially an awesome dungeon. I mean, do I like slidey puzzles? No, but... I think that being able to shift between frost, being able to shift readily between frost and So, I guess, do I fireball it to get it out of frost? Yeah. This is very cool dungeon. I like this so much already. Let's see here. What else can we do then if I were to say... Because I moved these things around, right? But all that really got me was a treasure chest up there. Could I move... Yes, I can move these in such a way that I can make it further south. I just messed up. So, run over here really quick. I'm gonna put... There's no way for me to, like, do quick choice on these because I need 4 spells in quick slots, and that just doesn't exist in this game. But with the water drained, I can quickly push this guy over here. Oh. That doesn't help me, but what does help me, because that was to get the treasure. If I push this guy south, this guy west, that creates the pathway to head further south into the dungeon. So now that I've got that planned out, I can then quickly... douse. You know, I have a feeling I'm probably going to be using douse more than I'm going to be using cold snap, because I don't know that I'm going to be shifting it to ice all that often. So I'm going to set douse on my left and arid heat on my right. That gives me a better quick use opportunity, and then if I need to change that out later, I can. There are whole ass sections of this dream that aren't in color. That's kind of spooky to me. Literally after I turned off cold snap. Cool. Okay, so what I need to do here is I need to push this guy south. Oh, wait, hold on. No. I've already screwed up. Because now I can't push it anywhere. I need to not push it south immediately. I need to run here first. Cold snap this. Run around. Up here. Push that. Place. Run back around here. Oh, wait, no. I was not done with that area. Because I needed to cold snap this now. I think. Is that what I need to do right now? No, that's not what I need to do right now. Oh, I see what I need to do. What I need to do is not to have pushed this block. I need to have that up. What I really need to do is I need to push this log if I can. How do I push that? Oh, wait, I can just push it from here. That's right. Push that there. Push this here. Then cold snap this, and that actually pushes the log up and creates a bridge. Now I can access the gen. Pretty sneaky. Don't I have a, I don't have a, anything particularly interesting here. I'll just use flint. Vortex, focus, breath, doldrum. Stop enemy movement with still air. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. I like the way this fire gen looks. It looks spicy. Lava's the best one there. I have claw, right? Yeah, claw. Hey, Kitsu, welcome out to the stream. Claw. Smack. Do I zig in this? I could zig in this. Sure, why not? I'll be just particularly cruel to this poor gen. It doesn't deserve anything that I'm throwing at it right now, but it's about to get smacked. It's probably going to die to the Jupiter, honestly speaking. Oh, no, it didn't. Well, that's a shame, because now you're going to have to fight Kieran. Who is badass looking. Unfortunately, there's no good way for me to do the split screen on this, which the summons use both screens, which is cool if you're playing on an actual DS. Less cool if you're playing it on an emulator. There we go. That felt the gen. Kind of useless. Spam any other summons power besides water on it, but yeah. Yeah, I could have pulled a Ulysses out, but yeah. Ulysses would have been half water, half fire anyway. Look how cool, it's got like rocker hair. Damage and elude foes with heat glare, that's awesome. So that causes, that's like a, what was that, like smog from the first game? Was it called smog? I can't remember. Or, it wasn't from the first game either, if I remember correctly. I think it might have been from Dark Dawn, from Lost Age. I've played all three of them back to back now, and I can't remember what's from what. That's going to be important for freezing later. Still don't understand the game sometimes. Water weak and strong against each other. Just why? It's because they're opposing elements. Just like there's a sympathetic element and there's an opposing element. Water, earth, and fire are sympathetic elements. It just makes sense. Yeah, I mean, they had 4 elements and they needed to have some form of combination system that would make sense, I guess. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for synergy. One of these guys to cure poison on Tyrell. And then one of y'all can go ahead and give him healing. There we go. Where's this go? Oh, this is where I came from. Okay. In which case, I should probably just drop down here. Make my way across, freeze the pond now that I have a stop, and I can splish splash my way across. It wouldn't be splish splash, it'd be slip slide my way across. There we go. Yeah, but they could at least make Mars weak to Mercury, but why not Mercury weak to Jupiter since lightning synergy, for example? That's also true, but then where would Earth factor into anything? It's, I guess, like, if they had more than the 4 elements, I could see it being a thing, or if they just had 3 elements, because elemental triangles are super easy to make. Elemental triangles are super easy to make sense, because then you just choose 3 elements that are all, you know, sympathetically weak to at least one other element in the batch. Earth is in a way strong against Jupiter and fire, strong against Earth. Like a perfect square. You could do perfect square. I liked the sympathetic elemental sort of like look about it. Where some of them were like even when we're talking about like class changes, there are class change, like the class changes in the game. Let's relax. The class changes require the use of a sympathetic and a tertiary element if you want to get like some of the best classes in the game. But you could, for game balance reasons, you could have gone with a different route. Okay, let's see here. That brings him to 213. That brings him to 109. So he still needs that. But I think that the Sword of Dusk would still be better for Matthew. It would. Wait, why'd I... No, Tyrell, you weren't supposed to equip the Mystery Blade. You're supposed to equip the Giant Axe. Yeah, mostly Ninja Matthew. Ninja Matthew and Samurai Tyrell. Having a stupidly strong tank like Tyrell around would be nice. Tyrell, you have the Mystery Blade. Is that good for anybody right now? No. Not at this point. So that'll just be a sell item whenever I get around to it. Was this room just to, like, slip-slide around? Oh, you know what? This room was not just to slip-slide around, because there's a way out the other side. I was just too enraptured by trying to figure out how to get the treasure first. I already solved this puzzle. Why am I having trouble with it? Succubi. Let's see here. Do I even bother spamming Magic? I guess I can. Oh shit, I have high impact now. I have high impact and high resist. That's actually really good. Ooh, Liquefier! I love this spell. I wonder what it looks like in this game. I know it's a single target spell when I could probably be using like a bigger spell, but like, come on. It's Liquefier. And I'm still under the impression that Frostbite's still going to be the strongest spell that he has access to. Doesn't he get to Ronin? Yes, he does get to Ronin now. I forgot. I mean, the Samurai tree. But yeah, Ronin's higher than Samurai. Liquefier. Yeah, still looks awesome. I love that spell from the first game. And I got a Bramble Seed. Normally speaking, I don't use a lot of synergy. Normally, I just spam attack, and I rely on having releases happen. Legit, synergy is total that gets affected by impact only. My usual setup, especially by the end of the game, my usual setup is one person is casting like a group heal, one person is casting a some form of buff, whether it be impact or something else, and then another character is, and then usually my Earth Elemental, the guy or whoever has the strongest single release attack in the game, is spamming basic attack, looking to bait out releases. Like by the end of Golden Sun Lost Age, Felix was Megiddoing with every single attack, and it was always dealing like close to just over 1,000 damage. Yeah, I think my party by the end of the game consisted of Golden Sun 2 Swiftblade has a chance to do more damage because of the Unleash. Yeah, I think I used Megiddo. I had the Soul Blade. I had you don't have a group heal. I had the Soul Blade. I had it was the Soul Blade. It was Excalibur. It was Masamune or Muramasa, whichever one of the cursed one at the very end of the game that could do the double dragon heads. And then I had one other one that like I didn't care about. I think it was like the Rune Blade. It was like nothing that I cared really that much about. Muramana. Okay. But yeah, I had a couple of others in there that like I didn't really care about, but my final party was really that. My actual final party though was just Jin spam. Because once you have all the Jins, including all of the summons, you can literally beat. Like if you go back, you can watch my playthrough. I tried to beat Dullahan the old-fashioned way, like properly fighting him, and I did horribly. The second time through, I just Jin spammed and I won. I did a summon spam. And the summon spam that I used was my first party consisted of all fire and earth Jin, and I just spammed Daedalus, which dealt like a good half his health. Oh, I wonder if I can... Oh, you know what? I bet I can fireball that from here, can't I? And that resets the water down below. Made the run with level 1 characters. Yeah, that... well, here's the thing. Summons deal the same amount of damage no matter what. They deal a percentage of health based on bosses, so summons are one thing. It would be difficult because, I guess, do you even know summons used? Okay, yeah, no, that just seems like torture to me. That's got to be a lot of very, very, summons are stupid and never use them. Unless you're planning on doing just a mass spam, yeah, summons are usually not the best to use. They're fun, though. They look cool. You gotta at least give me that. The summons look cool. Lizard! You fucker. Where did this insane maze and its horrible lizard monster come from? Perhaps the Golden Sun event moved Kalima on top of a swamp where this lizard lived? So maybe it's, maybe this talk about Kalima being cursed just comes from this lizard trying to get revenge. As crazy as that sounds, this might actually be the truth. Either way, there's a monster here. Look out! Get ready, everyone. I hate lizards. Have at you, monster! There's only one and always one strat you have to use it in all the fights, which is to spam the crap out of Granite early, Haze, Shade, and Flash Gen for the damage reduction, but yeah. Okay, so he's got shield skulls, which makes me assume that I'm probably gonna need to get rid of the shield skulls first. So let's do that. Do I have any, really quick, before I only have, like, attacking Jin, right? Attacking and healing Jin on him. I've got Bark. I'll do Bark first. Let's see here. Do I have anything that helps with, Scouring Delude foes with Sandstorm? No. Stop enemy movement, restore the HP ally, PP, Delude, Whirling Fog. I guess I'll do that. I was hoping that I could have, was it Zephyr in the game that increases Bark is only 20% damage reduction, too. Surge is HP for the entire party. Strike a chilling foe. Zarek? No, no. Boost agility. Okay, I do have agility booster. Zephyr was agility boost in the last game, yeah. I do have an agility booster in this one. Tail slap. Haunt Skull and Shield Skull. Forge to boost our attack. Torrent to boost our agility. By a shit ton. And then, let's see here. Now we can unload on the Shield Skull properly. Okay, cool. Got rid of the Shield Skull. And this game is smart about making it so that even if you choose a target, you don't actually have to stick on that target. If you're choosing to do an attack, then you will always attack, so long as there's an enemy to attack. Okay, that's kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna bother with the skulls then, I guess. I plan on using basic attack. Reef is way weaker. I know, I just wanted to give Reef some time in the sun for a little bit. Technically speaking, if he's using his synergy, and he's using the Ice Queen gem, that's a really strong attack for him. I don't even know if that's going to work on Sludge, actually. I'm going to use Gear on somebody else. Let's use Gears on the Haunt Skull. There's a really good chance that that's not going to do anything for either of them, but whatever. Still weaker than Amidi, in my opinion. Yeah, it sucks that Reef doesn't really get any time in the sun, which is why I'm trying to give him something, but yeah. In general, you're better off just using Reef. Or, not Reef, just better using Amidi. Which was only there in the last fight for heal spamming, since you can still hold Wish line with any kind of Jin. Yep. Alright, I have a Ulysses ready, and I've got a Cyber ready. With that, I could probably just do a quick Flower to get him up to being able to use Judgment. I need to get you to Thor, so we're going to use Doldrum. You're going to summon Ulysses this turn. Or should I wait a turn and then do a double Ulysses? It really doesn't matter. You're going to summon Ulysses this turn, and you are going to Serac. Ulysses! Ulysses looks so much cooler in this one. At least in my opinion. Alright, that gives us a Judgment. And a Thor. And then you just need to summon, Brand Fury? No, Cinder. No, we're gonna do Glare. We'll do Glare. And then, I guess you will just use, Frostbite. Thor's Hammer turns into a giant turbine. Judgment. If this doesn't kill, then I guess I haven't been putting that much damage down on him. Oh, that was enough. Glare was enough to kill him. Called Sludge. Yeah, level ups. Learn Shine Plasma, nice. Man, everybody got a level up there. Now give me your synergy. It wasn't a dream? The lizard thing, we beat it, right? This was that horrifying monster? I am confused. Which part was the dream? Oh, he's just a little gecko. Give me the claw. Crush claw! You saw the monster. There was a monster, right? I knew it. Look over in the corner, the dream tree. Its face looks all surprised too. It reminds me, I need to water it soon. Do you have any water on you? We have Hermes water. What am I saying? You beat the monster. You've done enough. I'm gonna tell the whole town. She seems pleased. I suppose that thing was had haunted my dreams for who knows how long. I too would be off kilter. That's right. The whole town's gonna love us after this. They were all having nightmares. Well, glad we could help them out. Shall we head out of here? Oh, and don't forget that tusk thing. Crush claw. I think you have a Crush Claw. Crush Tusk can only be equipped by Fire Adepts. Is that something that monster coughed up? It's sort of a tusk. I can feel synergy coming off it. Perhaps this is the power it was using to break up the ground in our path. Intriguing. I wonder if there's enough power within the tusk to break up boulders or crack ground. A rock-breaking synergy? Sounds like fun. I'll try it. Let's try it. Sorry. Got that correctly. Me? Roots of the poor dream tree that seems worse deterioration. Hermes water. Hermes water. Iris looks cool, so lame at the same time. This game is lame, you can't do it in a fully solo run since you need to have Sveta alive for the last fight. Yeah, because Sveta gets all of the stuff near the end of the game. Dream Tree. Hey, looks like you saved the Dream Tree. Nice work, Flesh Guys. Oh shit, it's a Djinn. Who are you? You look like an adept, but you don't know a Djinni when you see one? Not too bright, Tenderfoot. So you even got a few Venus Djinn with you. What, am I funny looking or something? Sveta dead in your party of the game. Like, no, you can't go further, you have to get her revived. Yeah. You could technically just have her killed off at the beginning of the fight, but you don't really have any control over that. She needs to be alive so that you can do the whole, like, Umbral Armor walk at the end of the game. Forgive us, we weren't actually looking for Djinn inside the tree, or indeed at all. Whatever. You have to be wet behind the ears to miss me, though. You guys really need to work on your sense of humor. Tell you what, I'll wink when it's time to laugh. Are you here simply to annoy us, or have you come with a purpose? Oh, dry up, Mr. Wet Blanket. Look, if you have business with us, out with it. Otherwise, we'd appreciate it if you'd leave us alone. Fine, I'll deliver my message and stop bringing a sense of joy and laughter to the world. For saving the Dream Tree, I most humbly thank you. Yakety schmackety and like that. Yakety schmackety? What are you talking about? Laurel said some other stuff too, but I can't remember what it was. You can ask when you see her. I forgot I gave all of the Venus Djinn all of the Venus Djinn's New Yorker accents. Now you're talking. Get yourself to Kalima Forest and tell that to Laurel. She'll love it. So Laurel's in Kalima Forest? I thought we couldn't actually get through there. You beat the big lizard, right? You should be good to go then. He was the problem with that forest. Nothing Laurel did. See you later. Don't keep the big lady waiting. What was all of that about? I suppose he was a messenger for this Laurel person? So who's Laurel? Someone important enough to have Djinn as messengers. A forest elder, perhaps? Great. Someone else to tell us what to do. I think we should go. Whoever Laurel is, she's gone to the trouble of sending a messenger to find us. So we should return the favor, right? Smiley face. Yeah, I guess I'm a little curious about this Elder of the Forest thing. A little. I've never heard of anyone who could use Djinn as messengers. I'm excited to meet this person. As am I. Also knowing you did make both games first try Rise of the Star / Fallen Star Moon for the first two games. I have not done either of those, no. I have not done any mods to the games. I might eventually, but this is more of just a nostalgia playthrough for me. I've played through the first Golden Sun probably like 1,000,000 times, and I've beaten Golden Sun Lost Age maybe 3 or 4 times, but it was a long time ago. This is my first time playing back through Dark Dawn since I beat it when it first came out. Your collective curiosity is beginning to rub off on me, I must confess. Alright, let's go meet ourselves a Forest Elder. I might go back, especially like, especially if they, like, actually announce Golden Sun 4 like they keep teasing that they're gonna do. I wouldn't mind going back and playing, well, not playing, but, going back and replaying with the mods, the ROM hacks or whatever it is. I doubt it would, unfortunately. Yeah, but here's the thing: is Camelot keeps talking about how they're excited and they want to do another RPG, and they just finished up the Mario Golf stuff. So if they were going to do it at any point, now would be the time. Right? Like, if they were going to come out and do it at any given point in time, now would be the time to do it. Let's see here. What gem am I missing right now? Well, I can go back to Saha and I can get another gem from the cistern. I'm never going to give up on them possibly being able to make Golden Sun 4. Honestly speaking, even if all they do is they make a remake of the other Golden Sun games, like, that would be enough for me. If they somehow make like a remake, a proper good remake. I do prefer the actual games, like the regular games, but if they were to get around to making like some remakes to try and revitalize it, if they make it on the Switch, forcing me to get one for it. I already have a Switch. That doesn't really change my opinion. I was actually in line for my Switch on day one. Is that not the cistern? Oh, you know what? The cistern's this area, isn't it? Because I couldn't get... Oh, wait, no. I don't need to be on this side. I need to be on the other side. I moved that little stump so I can make the jump on this side. But now I can go back down into the cistern on the right side and use Crush to blast my way through. The one thing that I kind of find lame is how it takes forever to actually get your hands on a person who can use mind reading synergy in this game. Which, like, it shouldn't bother me too terribly much, but it is kind of annoying when you spend the entire game, like, all of the previous games, I may not have used mind reading all that often, but mind reading was fun for lore and, like, really getting to know the characters in an area. It's like they just didn't want to do that much effort into this one. Jupiter Join Wisp is set to a meaty. I don't want it set to a meaty though, but I guess I can't fix that, can I? Not at this point. Never really used mind read except on Turtle to get to Crossbones. Ah, but you miss so much lore when you don't use mind read on people. Let's see here. So, I got Glare, I've got Wisp. I can get Pewter when I go to the Kalima Forest, so... Oops, that's Crush. There's just a couple more in this area before we go on to the final bit. Well, not the final bits of the game, but before we actually get out to the ocean. Lore is so useless when they've done the game about 200 times. Yeah, but I mean, like, the first couple of times you play, it's fun to do the mind read for everybody. And you wouldn't be able to do it if you're playing it the first time through if it doesn't give you mind read in the first place. So I think it has some uses. Especially if you play it through only ever so often. If you're not a big reader, you chose a poor game to play a lot. The game itself is fun, but holy shit is there a lot of pressing A in this game. I want more gameplay, not text reading. To each their own, I suppose. The fact that this game can do both is really amazing in my mind. But that's just the drop down. Added a text skip mod. If I ever play it through in the future, I probably will do a text skip. But since these playthroughs are like the first time I played them on my channel, I've been doing a sort of reading of the game itself. Save around 2 hours at a total run. I do like the range that synergies can be used in this game. Like, you can actually use move more than like a block away. Wait, why did I do that? That's dumb of me. Oh, potion. It was the most annoying thing about having to try and use move in the previous games is that your character kind of moves on a grid, but doesn't really. So, like, you gotta, like, take the time to properly set yourself up and move your character to where you want them to be. Really quick, actually. Could Amidi be using the, Assassin's Blade? Yes, he could. Okay. He's gonna get the Assassin's Blade. Reef, you're gonna give your Frost Wand to, Karis. Oh, contributed 6,000 more points to my Play CDI Zelda challenge. Where are we at on that challenge, by the way? Here. I constantly forget to check and see where we're at on that challenge. Let's see here. That's going to be viewer rewards, channel points, manage rewards and challenges. I'm going to go ahead and extend the time frame on it again. We're currently at 68% raised for me playing the CDI Zelda games. So we're getting there. Jump down into that area? There isn't. Also, having a map at all times is super handy. Oh, did I fucking... Why did I do that? Jump down. There we go. I guess that'll make it faster to leave later when I want to leave, but I just want to keep going for now. Rush. Smash. I like that synergy more than I like grind. Grind was a weird synergy. Like, I guess it technically makes sense, but does it? Oh, shit. I fucked up. Just said they actually fixed the awesome retrieve glitch from the early game. I don't even know what that glitch is, I'll be honest. I must have missed the actual way to go forward there. You can bypass a lot of stuff, mostly. Ah. Oh, was it like a glitch that made it so that, like, you had a guarantee retreat rate or something? In a level 1 run, do you still collect all the Jinn? Because they give you a lot of stats, don't they? Like, even if you're still level 1, do you collect all the Jinn to get the, like, the stat increases from that? Hey, you made it! I owe Laurel 5 coins. No, it's more, for example, you use retreat without PP, and its triggers a different load order. Ah, it's like a wrong warp. Okay. Hey, easy does it, big fella. Looks like you're gonna burst or something there. What do you expect when you just pop out of nowhere like that? Please. That got you all hot and bothered? Not much of a warrior, are you? Computer, I have warned you about being polite to guests. My deepest apologies. You have not traveled all this far to listen to Pewter's nonsense. Wait, no, that's still her. Okay. If I may introduce myself, I am Laurel, a guardian of this forest. Yeah, in a way. And to get items, you're not supposed to wait early too. Like, you can get Infinite Gaia Blade and Air Rock, for example. Oh shit. You're a talking tree? I'm usually referred to as a holy tree. On my better days, even a tree of wisdom. Only 4 Jin needed to complete the game. See, like, those runs seem interesting to me, but simultaneously, I really like being able to play the whole game. You need forge, granite, flint, and flash. Ah. Astonishing. To meet a holy tree in the flesh? A tree of wisdom? We have legends of such in Ayutthaya. Are you familiar with the tale of the enlightened lark? Indeed I am. The lark in question perched in my branches for a time on his path to understanding. I apologize for not recognizing you, Elder Laurel. I am the meeting. It is a great honor to meet you, Holy One. The meeting, what are you doing? We are in the presence of an enlightened entity. Bow your heads! It's pretty warm where I am, actually. But yeah, for like the end of April going into May, it shouldn't be like 30 degrees outside, and it was yesterday. That just doesn't make sense to me here in Alabama. Did Amity just call this tree a holy one? Yeah, I think he did. Does he think Laurel is some sort of priest or god? Do please raise your head, Amity. I am no divinity. The last thing I need is someone praying to me. I understand that you are a relatively short-lived species. The Wailda can seem godlike. Yeah, they finally gave the tree people names. These plant-based beings live for many human generations and gather immense knowledge over their long lives. Certain Wailda tribesmen, such as Tret and Laurel, have gained enough wisdom to be deified and known as enlightened trees. I also can see how, from your point of view, a talking plant would be novel. I prefer to think of us as beings whose long lives allow us to gather a share of the world's knowledge. I must respectfully disagree. The qualities you describe are very essence of divinity. What part of I'm not a god do you not understand, fishbrain? That's enough, Pewter. I apologize again for Pewter. I also must thank you for what you've done for the Dream Tree. If you had not intervened, I am certain that that sludge would have destroyed it. Poor Sludge deserves some sympathy as well, though. His home was destroyed around him. Is that why you didn't fight it? You felt sorry for the lizard thing? Currently 28 Fahrenheit right now where I am. Way too cold. Yeah, no thank you. Yes, I am in Fahrenheit. Though I do a decent job of translating to Celsius if Celsius is more common to your area. Hey, if Laurel and the others had been healthy, Sludge wouldn't have stood a chance. Healthy? Is Laurel sick? Injured. Will to take a while to heal, and Laurel's still hurt from 30 years ago when the thing happened. The thing? You mean the Golden Sun? Yes. Pewter isn't one for details, but let us return to the matter at hand. Is there some way I can repay you? Here in Canada, don't know why the hell we use different conversion for everything. Well, the way that I've always put it is metric is mostly easier to use for a lot of things, but I will always stand by Fahrenheit as temperature, because Celsius is temperature in regard to water. Fahrenheit is temperature in regard to human. 100 degrees outside, Fahrenheit, that's hot. 0 degrees outside, Fahrenheit, that's cold. 0 degrees outside Celsius, that's freezing. 100 degrees outside Celsius, that's boiling. The problem is 100 degrees outside Celsius is like death to a human. So you don't really even get to use like what I would consider the quote-unquote full gauge of the scale for that. Now, if you're talking about cooking or something similar to that, it kind of makes more sense to use Celsius. But in general, if I'm talking about like what temperature it is outside and I just see a number, I want that number to be on a scale from 1 to 100, how hot it, or from 0 to 100, how hot is it outside? And that's Fahrenheit. Matthew? Sorry, this is Tyrell. Matthew, You think you could just ask a holy tree for the feather? Feather? Yes, we came to Kalima looking for a feather from a mountain rock. What for? I know that. I sort of broke a sore wing, and Matthew's dad, Isaac, said we had to get a new feather for it. Did you say Isaac? What about Isaac? Wake at last, Tret. Tret? Is that you? Tret is ugly. So this is Tret. So then, if you live here, you would usually say it's negative 32F in winter. Yep, that's the negatives, and then like where I'm at, or it would just be F it. It's get out of this country. I mean, your winters are cold, but I typically deal with like 120 degree Fahrenheit summers here in Alabama, so like it's extreme everywhere. Another tree of wisdom. Yes, I'm Tret. Who are all of you? These are the warriors who defeated Sludge. Sludge? I thought I quieted him some time ago. You recovered while you were resting, Tret. He was gnawing at Kalima again. He almost destroyed the dream tree when we intervened. Isn't there less humidity too? Not in my area. There are areas in so I am in Alabama, which is in like the southeastern area of the United States. I guess for you guys, southeastern's over here. And the further west you go, the drier it gets. Specifically the Midwest area where like parts of Texas and New Mexico and Arizona, they can get up to like 130, 140 degree heat, but it's incredibly dry, so it's like not that big of a deal. In further east in Louisiana, Mississippi, or I guess it would be Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama and Georgia, and Florida for that matter, that sort of like whole shape, the humidity is usually like ludicrously high and it's hot, which means our summers are typically like, we're told to not go outside during the summer for more than like 10 minutes at a time because it is dangerous to your health. So that's where we live, but we have air conditioning, so it's kind of okay to stay inside. He had almost destroyed the dream tree when we intervened. And why didn't you stop him, Laurel? We are too, yeah. It's like 36°C in summer, with insane humidity. Yep. I was occupied defending the rest of the forest from his influence. Of course. Not what we once were. But, as we were talking about Isaac, what were you all going to tell me about him? Apparently, these young humans are the children of the Warriors of Vale. Warriors of Vale? Is that what they're calling Isaac and Ivan and Mia and, This is our first time really seeing Mia as a text box. And there was one more. Yeah, Garrett. Did you just forget about my dad? Yes, Garrett. You're the Firebrand's son, eh? What is your name? I'm Tyrell. Yes, I see. Garrett, I see Garrett in your aura. Let's see who I see in the rest of you. Yes, you're all adepts. Good. You do look like the Vale Warriors. Ah! You're Isaac's son. What is your name? What was that? You'll have to speak up. I didn't catch your name. He's kind of quiet. His name is Matthew. I love that they make a reference to the fact that he just doesn't talk. You're Ivan's daughter. Yes, I'm Karis. Looks like you've got a bit more spark than your father. This is clever, though. To work. My name's Reef. You were a great help to my mother. Is that so? Say it was the other way around. I am a meteor of Iuthe. It's a great honor to make your acquaintance. Charmed, I'm sure. Another relative of Mia's, right? Wait, are you serious?
He's traveling with us, but he's from Ajay in the south. He's a prince of Iuthe Kingdom.
So you're saying he's not related to your group? Zora says otherwise. Let's not get distracted by trivialities right now. Trivialities? What's going on? Could this be? Hope I didn't give away any family secrets. Please forgive Tret his bluntness. I keep having to apologize to you for his behavior for the behavior of my companions. This is a topic best discussed amongst yourselves, I think. Let us change the subject. Change the subject? Why? I believe we were discussing a feather of some sort. That's right, a feather from a mountain rock. Let's see here. But it's also the weirdest country ever, getting from plus 36 in the summer to minus 36 in the winter. Yeah, that's a full swing of the spectrum. Not really happy with that. Not really okay with that. Yes, quite. Ah, I understand. Do? Isaac said we had to go to Kalima Forest to meet Tret. That's what Isaac said? Unfortunate. What? What's unfortunate? It's the mountain rock. Love the remake. They look way better in Dark Dawn compared to Golden Sun 1. Yeah, I really like, I wish that I could really show off the enhanced models. Obviously, they're like little pixels in this. If I were, the emulation of this game is not 100%, like you can hear the crackles in the music. And specifically, they use a really strange overlay for pause menus and summons that, if you try to increase the resolution of the game, it fucks with the actual, visuals. Otherwise, I would play the entire game. I could play the game at, 4 times resolution, and you could actually see the models. They look fantastic in, proper, realistic, visuals. But we can't do it because it messes with everything else, so, unfortunately, not a usable system. What's the problem? You want to show your thanks? We need a feather. Simple. No. Simple is one thing. Simple is the one thing it's not, I'm afraid.
You're a tree of wisdom. Don't you know everything? Is a feather really too much?
Clearly, there's something you haven't told us. Well...
Out with it!
We should tell them. It probably won't make a difference, but yes. The rock in question...
Is it dead?
Oh, it's sleeping. Deeply. Very deeply. Such is the rock's slumber that extracting a feather as it sleeps is impossible. What's more, only a certain type of synergy can wake it. Yes, it's a synergy that only naturally occurs among the beastmen. It's called Slap.
Oh boy, we've seen Slap used.
Sveta.
It must be.
Is that what she was doing? Yes, that must be the synergy we need. You know an adept capable of Slap?
Sort of, but we don't know where in balance Sveta might be.
Is Slap the only way to awaken the mountain rock? Yes, but it's possible to use the Slap glove instead of the natural ability. Last I knew, the Slap glove was located in Palinsk. It's one of the Fang tribe's greatest treasures. So that just brings you back to where you were, doesn't it?
Wait, did Briggs say that Tret might know something about Balinsk Castle and its defenses? He might know something that'll help us rescue Aeolio. Let's ask him.
Ask me what? Speak up!
We need to rescue Prince Aeolio of Champa from Balanced Castle before he's boiled alive. You're asking us if there's a way to break into Balanced Prison. Is that right? Well, yeah. If you want to thank us, that would do the job kind of perfectly. I suppose we do owe you that, but the way will not be without risk. The city's energy was depleted some time ago, which will be a problem for you.
You should You should first know that the front gate is essentially impossible to pass through discreetly.
Yeah, we were hoping you'd know some other way.
You assume a castle built on ancient ruins must have a secret entrance infested with traps and monsters?
Yes. Well, yes.
Well, you're right. This time. There is a hidden door, but it can't be used without being powered somehow.
If you can bring power to the door, I'm certain you'll be able to operate. It will be operable by a control switch or the like.
So you'll need an object infused with magma power. Fortunately for you, we know of one.
Wonderful. What is it?
When the mountain rock awakens.
Yes, when the rock awakens. The great bird is roused, a shard of its power will appear. You will know it on sight.
That should be all you need to know. Just in time, too. I feel like a nap coming.
Looks like you really did fall asleep.
So, is that it? Are we gonna try and sneak into Balanced Castle now?
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy, but how much choice do we really have? I mean, we're at a catch-22 here. We need Sveta to wake up the rock, to get the shard, to activate the door, to get in, to get the slap glove, so we don't need Sveta. We need to meet up with Sveta too. I'm just not sure how that will all work. I do have one favor to ask of you. The reason Balanced Ruins lie dormant is the dangerous legacy that sleeps there. Dangerous? Like a weapon or something? Are you saying that the power was cut intentionally? I cannot say. What is this favor you spoke of? There is an Alchemy Dynamo in the ruins. We must not restore power to it. How would we even do that? If I told you, that would bring you one step closer to activating it. So I will not share that secret. Whatever. Why would we even want to turn some dumb dynamo? We're not turning it on, are we, Matthew? Yeah, I knew that. I was just checking that we were all on the same page here. Excellent. I believe that you will be true to your word. You're developing into a real leader, Matthew. I'm proud of you. Shall we sally forth, then? Goodness. Tret can't wish you farewell, but please accept my wish for your safe travels from both of us. Well, you impressed the boss lady anyway. So, congratulations, you just scored some major help on your quest thingy. And Laurel said something about me getting some experience in the field. What? You new? I'm joining your merry little band. So, we're all on the same scroll? Good. Let's get going. Where does that put him? Yeah, there we go. Hey, he's now got 8 Jin. We're one step closer to being, like, where we need to be. I'm not gonna have many Fire Jin for a while. Let's see here. Next guy will be able to pick up his teardrop in the Colima Junction shortly after Peter joins. Go to the left, and the four can use Crush. What is up here, though? Oh, this is the fork. Okay. Who said that? Oh, hello. Did you send all the musicians back to Balansk? It doesn't appear so. How did you know about that? Have you been following us? That's not important now. Your goal is the mountain rock. Don't tell us what our goals are. Wait a moment. Is that what I think it is? A glove. It's gotta be, right? Where did you get that? Sveta gave it to us. It's the slap glove. But you're not adepts. Do you even know how to use it? You calling us stupid? Now, let's not get upset. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement of some sort. Are you suggesting we all team up and work together? What a bright young lady you are. Exactly. How is it that you know so much about... Oh, sorry. Reef voice always stumbles me. She just makes them up. Base classes are boring. I usually wait until I have, like, a good amount so I can properly make some cool classes. How is it that you know so much about the mountain rock and the slap glove? We may have overheard a conversation or two with some talking trees. The deal you propose, we're offering the slap glove in exchange for what? We want your help sneaking into Balansk Castle. You're going anyway, right? If you are planning to sneak in and rescue Champion Pirate, we could also just go with you. No? Figures. Come on, Hauzan, we're leaving. Don't be so certain, young one. No, wait! What are you doing, Karis? Something's bothering me. I think is actually what Sveta wanted to happen. I think we have to play along. Karis, what are you talking about? Did you get it? After the Tepe ruins, she left us so suddenly. And remember, we told her about the mountain rock? She acted differently after that. The slap glove. Tret told us that it was in Balansk, a treasure of the Fang tribe. So if Sveta gave it to you, she must be pretty important in the Fang tribe, right? I wouldn't know. Really? I bet you do. I have heard her called the White Deer. She is part of the Shemaz, the Kazamaral clan. The Zmaral clan. The Morgul royal family. She is the sister of King Volchek. She told us you would pass through here to reach the rock, so we've been waiting for you. She sent us the she lent us the slap glove so that you would help us break into Balansk. Beyond the slap glove, can you offer any sort of help with our entry into Balansk? We have some soldiers, but they're still too injured to be of any help. Not exactly an equal partnership. You two in a glove with the five of us and our synergy? But we need slap synergy for that glove. It's like Sveta gets her way. I'm glad you're excited. Still mad about being played for a fool. So it's decided then? Yes. Good. Let's get started then. Zoop. Slap gloves. Any adept can use the slap gloves. Give to Reef. No, I mean to Reef. Then Reef, you're gonna give the Ice Queen over to Amidi. And then let's do some Jin stuff. So let's see here. I should be able to get at least one. Well, hold on, let's wait for one. I can grab one more Jin and then I can get 2 party members to max multi-class. Just on the range. Now it makes a pseudo bridge. And then I can jump over here. And I can grab Dewdrop, or whatever this is called. Teardrop. Alright, so let's see here. I need to do this first. And then, let's see here. There's Samurai. What is it to make a ninja again? There's ninja. And then to make him a samurai, I need to do this. Oh, that makes him a Templar. That's not a samurai. Does he also need, does he need, Jupiter as well, not Venus? Yeah, that makes him a samurai. That'll make him a shaman. And then, let's see here. Trying to see if there's anything that I can do to make anything better than what I already have. What synergies does that land me with? Let's see here. Let's see here. Move, growth, retreat, grip, death plunger. I mean, he's, yeah, I know what samurais have. Whirlwind slash, wind slash, douse, drench, volcano, eruption, ward, resist, bind. Fireball, arid heat, arid head, blast, arid spark. Fire gin on a meteor, nice. Okay. Crush, dragon cloud, demon knight. So then, if I'm gonna do fire on a meteor, let's do this then. As a guru. That makes him an Ascentic right now. Well, he would need a different Jin type, wouldn't he? Because water and fire is just a dual type for him, so that's not really like super useful for him. Needs the Earth Jin? Okay. That makes him a shaman right now. If I were to do that, that makes him just a better shaman. Does he need more fire or does he need more water? Earth or fire is Guru. Oh, he has Wish and Cure, and Revive. That's actually really good for me. I'm going to keep him as that then for now. And now I've got a Ninja, a Samurai, and a couple of others. Let's see here. Now that I've got that, I don't need to go through this way. I need to go to the right to get up through the mountain range to get to the mountain rock, now that I have somebody that can have Slap. Or actually, really quick, before I do that, though, I remembered there's something that I forgot to grab when I was in Border Town. There's an item that I want there. It's just Carrie so far, getting kind of F. I think she's a wizard right now or something. What is she right now? She's currently a savant. Yeah, I don't really have anything good to turn her into right now. She's just a standard savant right now. Which means that she has Wish and Whirlwind. But, like, really... she's just a dual class right now. Venus, Water. I don't really have the Jin to turn her anything into anything particularly cool yet. Oh wait, no. I remembered I was going to go. Let's just do speed mode really quick. It's not particularly fast in comparison to going speed mode and the other stuff, but I was trying to head to Border Town because I forgot to pick up, when I was in Border Town last, I forgot to pick up, some night stuff. There's a better pair of boots that I could get, and I can also sell some of my excess gear that I'm carrying around that I don't need while I'm here. Let's see here. Let's sell first, because let's see here. What am I carrying that I don't care about? Smoke bombs, don't care about. I'm at the point now where I don't care about the synergy grenade either. I still like the lure cap. I want to hang on to it. I don't need Kraden's letter anymore. Everything else I kind of need to hang on to there. I don't need the plump dumpling or the rice ration or sun saga for that matter, or the jerkin or the heavy armlet or the safety boots. I don't need the mystery blade, and I don't need this armor shell anymore. I don't need the master rapier or the composite bow. And Amidi doesn't have a weapon right now, but that really doesn't matter to me. I might pick him up a weapon while I'm here, but I don't know. Or not Amidi, Reef. Let's see here. Artifacts-wise, I should be able to pick up. Yes, the Knight's Greave. Boosts defense and HP. I'll use that to supplement the fact that he's a ninja. And while we're here, is there anything better for me to pick up for anybody else while I'm at it? Perhaps weapon-wise. Yeah, I could grab a battle mace for Reef just so that he has a weapon. That's really all I need to do while I'm here. And then I also want to head to, now that we've fixed the problems in Kalima, we can actually go shopping in Kalima, and I think there's an artifact or two in there that's worth looking at. Let's run our happy little butts back up this way. I think both Saha and Kalima doesn't have anything, but I think Saha might. Really? Is somebody are you guys still not running your shop? Rock feathers, now we can't get through the forest. Sometimes I hate being a merchant. Bizarre. You walk into the forest and no matter where you go. Okay, that's already fixed though. It's done. Yes. Okay. I needed to talk to them first before they could actually sell to me. That's all I forgot to do. Let's see here. Yeah, you've got the war gloves. That's right. War gloves also increase your attack, which is super useful. I'll be giving that to him. And then, as far as weapons go, let's see here. Yeah, where I'm pretty much on par with everything else that I'm supposed to have from these towns. So now I can properly advance through the junction. So I'm going to speed my way through here as well. And for those who don't already know, because I've made this point before, the reason the sound is off whenever I'm speeding is because it sounds even worse than the base game if I'm speeding like this. You should have Prism Psi. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I just thought about this. All these things that I can't sell, I'm just gonna hand to Reef. Either have and I don't want to sell. I'm just gonna hand it off to Reef. That gives me a little bit more leeway in the items that Matthew can actually hold. Because it's really annoying when the items. I don't know why specifically, but it's really annoying when items get handed off to somebody else. In my opinion. Critical move. Okay, so the last gym that I'll be picking up in this area is Puff, and that is going to be on Talon Peak. And it's after we defeat the Mountain Rock. So these are the gym that I will have available to me for the Mountain Rock fight. And as a samurai, Tyrell actually has access to all of the buffing magic that I want to use, so I should be good there. Because I now have Death Plunge, Shuriken, Punji, Punji Trap, Firebomb, Cluster Bomb, Gale, Typhoon, Thunderclap, Thunderbolt, Mist. So really good magics, but in general, the best things that you get out of being a ninja are the wide range attacks. And yeah, she's got Hail Prism, and she's got Shine Plasma, so she's in pretty good hands. She's also got High Impact, which is good. I mean, I don't need to do that right now. I just need to attack, but yeah. And at least somebody in the party has Wish, right? Yeah, you've got Wish. So long as one person has a party heal for like post-fight combat like stuff, I'm fine. Oh, I know, Migi has Cold Snap now. Still so weird to me that they decided to turn that they decided to turn a what was a standard synergy in the previous game into a spell synergy with Cold Snap in this game. Also, don't mind the bleeps and the bloops. They're gonna come because, like I said, the music's messed up on the emulator. Did you get the Frost Jewel? You could still get the Frost Jewel, that's true, but like, it's kind of the same, but the difference is that like literally anybody could use Frost in the first, like literally any water adept could use Frost in the first games. Now you specifically have to have Cold Snap to use those as synergies. Like, it's essentially the same thing, but like, I agree that, like, this kind of thing did exist before, but it was different. It's like, the requirement of it feels weird, considering it was just a basic idea in the first games, that your water adepts would have that synergy. I did enjoy giving Garrett the Frost Gem and using him for all of my quick uses of Frost. Ooh, we had a gloves. Or gloves. What was about? Boosts resist. We're gonna give those to Tyrell, my main man, who is the main tank of the party right now as a samurai. Sitting high and mighty with his 575 HP. It really goes to show, like, when you can actually sit here and make proper classes, like, Matthew and Tyrell's HPs are at 520 and 575. Amidi's is the next closest, and it's like 350. That's what I mostly do, just stack all of the Psy into either Jenna or Garrett and don't care about anything else. I usually tried to spread them out against the people that had high synergy just so that I wouldn't be like wasting it all. I did one of two things. I would either shove it all onto the person that has high synergy, or I would shove it all onto a person that has, who never uses their synergy, like Garrett. Because he's just going to be attacking every turn, so I'm not worried about wasting his synergy on something like healing or something. I would rather just hand him all of the used synergies so that they would just affect the people that I wanted it to. I mean, Felix and Isaac never had synergy left since all retreat glitch usage. Yeah, I don't even know what the retreat glitch is, so that would be interesting to see. I've never done any glitches in this game, or any of these games, for that matter. Ooh, big footprints. I mean, it is a rock. And for those who don't know about rocks, they're massive fuck-off birds. They're actually not considered beasts, though, when it comes to D&D. They are considered monstrosities. You damn dirty ape. I do think it's interesting that your characters kind of have to learn the releases in this game, so like they won't use the releases like the first couple of times to do it, and then even past that, basic weapons can have releases, but yeah. Like I said, you can skip most puzzles by using it and warping around them to dodge them. That seems simultaneously fun and not fun at the same time to me, because like I love the balance of this game, where it's like, yes, it is a puzzle game and a RPG in like equal amounts in the best way possible, but simultaneously, I bet a speedrun of this game looks broken as hell. Oh no, you've bound my synergy, except you didn't. Oh no, you tried to bind. Okay, you bound Matthew's synergy, which like whatever. Binding my synergy is not gonna bind my release. Spin strike. Strike. Speedrun of the first game is about 2 to 3 hours. Yep. Now, granted, my playthrough was not super duper long, but it was longer than 3 hours. 3 hours is a usual stream for me, depending. Today I might have a little bit longer because I don't go into work until 2. It's so free here. As much as I want to use that on him, the person that really needs it is her with her shit attack power right now. The second game is about 10 hours. That makes sense. There's a lot of moving around in the second game that is hard to get around. Even with like, can you like somehow retreat glitch through all of the sailing segments, or do you just have to like spam Sacred Flowers and avoid through all of that just so that you don't get into a bunch of fights? Sailing is needed. Yeah, see, that's what I think. That seems like, unfortunately. I was thinking, like, if anything takes forever in that game, it's gonna be the fucking sailing. Like, that game is great the first time you play through it as far as the exploration goes, because you're like, holy shit, there's just so much stuff to do. I'm finding so much unique things in this game, and it's like, everything is cool and wonderful and, like, so, like, out there and amazing, and it's like, the more you look at it, the more you like, in later playthroughs, you're like, I can't wait till I can finally go talk to Happy, but as of right now, I'm not going to be able to hold on to that, am I? Nope. But, like, you could almost fully skip any dungeons, so to get to any dungeons, so just get to the last place in a matter of seconds. That's helpful, I guess. I also like that I don't lose the ability to use growth in this game depending on my stuff. That was also one of the more annoying things in the past, was like, if you had to use growth on something, it like screwed over pretty much everything. Like, you had to change all of your gen around just to give somebody growth and then change them all back if you were trying to do anything specific. So I'm glad that they just gave the Earth people growth in this one without having to switch around gen. It was, once again, it was a cool concept that, like, in order to get the right stuff, you actually had to possibly change your class. Because that helped really teach a lot of people, it probably helped teach a lot of people about the class changing and how that could give you new and better synergies. But in reality, it just became an annoyance throughout the rest of the game. We're in pretty good shape, all things considered, so let's, I guess, we don't even really need to heal right now, so go ahead and grab the Synergy Stone to max us out, and let's go find the Mountain Rock. F2 just to be sure, but we're gonna hit the rock. It's not gonna be hard. Oh, I see what I gotta slap. I gotta slap the Goiter. Mountain Rock, Giant Stone Bird. Water bird. It's not water, it's stone. Is there anything that I can find in here before I slap the Goiter? That doesn't look like it. Alright, let's do it. Slap that dangly bit. Just like Karis always has Whirlwind no matter what. Yep. They really did make it so that you didn't have to lose any of your, like, good synergy.
Oh, do I have to go up to that and slap him again? Yeah, buddy. I was the one that slapped you, and I'll slap you again. Fucking fight me. Oof. Hey, there's the feather. That's handy. Man, how ridiculous would it be if you didn't actually have to fight the mountain rock? Got the rock feather. Leaving so soon. GLaDOS! What are you doing here? Oh no! Who is this person? Someone who needs to be taken down a peg. Indeed. Now, boys. Is that any way to talk to someone who's here to help you? Not just GLaDOS. It's also the hot chick. Hello, everyone. Lovely to see you all again. Butter? You said it, Matthew. That's a great screenshot. Chalice, I thought we might see you again. This just gets better and better. I am beginning to feel left out. What did he say, actually? He can say whatever I want, which I guess it would have just been like, motherfucker! You said it, Matthew. You're not missing much. Let's find out what they have to say. Why, thank you. At least the older generation still remembers its manners. We've actually been waiting for you folks for a while now. We were starting to worry. Right, GLaDOS? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let's see here. Do I have, still got some tea left. It is cold now, but because I do lemon tea, it now just tastes like an Arnold Palmer. We've actually been waiting for you for a while now. We were starting to worry, right, GLaDOS? Yes, worry. We're relieved you made it this far. Health matter, so yeah. Need to water these parts for it. Our concern is entirely selfless, I assure you. You came all this way for the rock's power source, right? We're gonna help you along. What can you do? Without Sveta's slappiness energy, you cannot wake the rock. You don't think Sveta would help these thugs, do you? Not a chance. Sveta? Of the Zmarl clan? I didn't know you knew Volchek's sister. Volchek? Of course, this is his doing. He set a trap for us. Let us escape. Knowing Sveta would come after us. Give us this slap gub and let us escape. He let us escape, knowing Sveta would come after us. Give us the slap glove and point us here. Impressive deduction. Naturally, I can neither confirm nor deny its accuracy. Enough of this. State your business. Why are you here? You've come from Matthew and his friends, haven't you? As we fled Balansk, I had the feeling that it went too easily. Now I know why. Is that so? What would we gain by capturing these stray dogs? Then why do all of this? Because we needed to talk to Matthew and his friends. Be sure that they would listen. We're talking in circles here. Why us? What do you need us for? Can't tell you that. We'll find out. So did you capture Aeolio for the same reason? Just to draw us in? What did you mean when you said leaving so soon?
wanted you to know that if you leave now, you're missing out.
Exactly. You've come a long way. We wouldn't want you to leave without completing your task.
Task? What do you care about our task?
Simple.
We want
The Magma Orb. The Magma Orb? What is that? Oh, did Tret and Laurel not share that little detail with you? What a shame they don't trust you more.
So what is the Magma Orb? Something Laurel's afraid of. Not listening to this anymore. I'm not listening to any more of this. You got some scheme and I don't want to be part of it.
Our scheme has brought you this far.
Enough riddles! What are you two after?
We've explained that. We brought you here to get the Magma Orb for us.
Since we still don't even know what the cursed thing is, you can't forget it. You can forget it. Sorry, I should say that. Wait again. Magma Orb's power. The Magma Orb powers balanced. That's really hard to say. Alchemy machine.
Now I get it.
What? I've got it too.
That must be what Laurel was concerned about.
I understand. So you plan to start that machine. Why?
I can't tell you, but I will say that if we don't start soon, Hoju and Iolio will regret it.
Treacherous snakes. Knew this was a trap. No. This cannot end well. You were right, Tyrell. This certainly is a trap.
Chalice, I think we're done here, aren't we? Yes, I believe we are.
So where is the Magma Orb? Oh, right. That little detail. Enough with the act, just tell us.
They seem really eager to help Blados. We should at least give them a hint.
Definitely.
Kill the rock. You'll find the orb. Unless it kills you. Bring the orb to balance.
It looks like they're gone. Fuck! Look out! I'm just going to have Matthew talk. Whenever he has like a little question, like exclamation mark, I'm just gonna say what I was thinking Matthew would say, and he's going to curse a lot. This is gonna hurt. Get ready, everyone.
Do not panic. We can do this.
Maybe you guys can. Ryoko, take cover. Mountain rock.
Is there anything that I actually want to do to you immediately? Can I grab you in a cloud of delusion? I'm not sure that I can or not.
You're going to start by doing a high impact, though. You're going to start by doing... You should have... you've got Demon Spear. I need Protector, though. And you are going to... You're a heal bitch, as it seems, so I'm going to not use your synergy right now. I'm just going to have you attack. Rock's unaffected, okay. I should have figured that much. You can also then, before we do anything else with you, you can also Magic Shield. And you will do just a basic Cure Well on... Hey, you finally learned Sunset Burst. Somebody's attack dropped during that, oh well. This should just be an all-attack turn. Upward blast. Whew! There goes Tyrell. This is a whole ass attack. 124 damage. Not bad though. All things considered, it could have been a lot worse, because then I can just come over here and I can do a cure well against him again. That's dangerous for Meaty, less so for Tyrell. And then you can use your turn casting Wish Well on the party. Doesn't Pinky stick does way more damage instead of simply attacking? I think it might actually. Let me see here. I think Death Plunge might also do, because Death Plunge is, I think, a physical damage attack. But I could try Punji. Does he have anything that's really worth using? No clue. See, I didn't know this thing was weak to Earth. I don't know enough about the games to know what their weaknesses are. Give me one more Wish Well in there and we'll be fine. Nope. Punji does 35. It's a stone bolt. Not recovered HP from that. Base Punji wasn't. Punji Trap might, but let's see here. Here. Yeah, 37 damage from that. This guy might be 63. Yeah, my basic attacks are much stronger than this. Really? Outside, right outside my window. Yeah, it looks like he's resisting Earth. I might try wind attacks and see if that does anything. Yeah, because he's using stone attacks at this point, so it makes sense. Mountain rocks are supposed to be made out of that, so Death Plunge is a wind attack. We'll try that. And I guess Shine Plasma is my strongest there. Tyrell, do you have any? All of your wind-based attacks are going to be tied to buffing, so I'm not going to worry. Death Plunge! 194, so yeah, that dealt some pretty good damage. Shine Plasma, 144. Once again, none of these are doing more damage than my basic attacks are doing on any given point. All of our resistances return to normal, and the rock is regenerating 150 HP every turn. Well, actually, we also hadn't been doing a whole lot of basic attacks since, so it could be that whenever he turned to stone, Amidi does no damage, but I think that's also just because he's using a basic attack, and I think that Death Plunge in these attacks are still going to be stronger, because we hadn't attacked him since before he did his super buff. He did a super buff that made his that made him like rock hard, so I think that changed his base stats over. So we're gonna try frostbiting him and see if that's any better. 142 is better than nothing. Death Plunge is still probably my strongest attack against it. 192. Then we'll just buff our, we'll reapply our Magic Shield. Karis also has healing, so I could try that as well. Death Plunge. Karis, you're going to use Wishwell this turn. Terrell, you have synergy, but I haven't really been using your synergy. Demon Knight will not be helpful. Rock Slide won't be helpful. Let's try Molten Breath. And you're really only super useful when you're healing the melee, or you're getting low on synergy. This should get everybody back up to full health. Breath. Yeah, only 80 damage. She was better off just regular attacking. Okay, so you're just good death plunging. You need to be casting some form of, I might actually just need to, Shine Plasma. It's fine. Yeah, you just need to attack, and what? You've got these guys. What's people do? Attack with molten metal through defenses. Lock enemy synergy with low failure rate. Alcoholic Spirit's turn your foe. Usually revives with glare. You can also make Tyrell cast his gen. Yeah. Because that, if I did any of these guys, he could turn into a ninja, and then he could also be death plunging, so that comes in handy, actually. I'll do that really quick. And then if I use a fire-based gen, we'll use Bark for the defense really quick, and to convert him into a ninja, use a fire gen really quick, and that'll wrap him in Delusion, which is even better. Death Plunge. Giant Plasma. Death Plunge. Heal. Death Plunge. And summon Zagan for the drop in his attack that Zagan provides. Wish well to get everybody back up to full health. And then he can also Death Plunge for 136, which is not quite as good. Yeah, we've seen this attack already. Everybody's defenses are returning to normal. And I actually, now that he's a dude, I can't actually use Death Plunge with him anymore. Is Thunderbolt going to be better than Death Plunge? I don't think it will because it's not a single target. Death Plunge's big benefit is that it's a single target attack. Let's see here. Anything useful? I don't know. We're just gonna, I guess. I guess I could use you to Cure Well really quick on Tyrell. Hey, there it is. Everybody levels up. I mean, he's a full 2 levels behind everybody else, though. Hello, welcome out to the stream. Whoa! Look at that! Shard of the Magma Orb. Should we check it out? Man, we get a shard in this one. We got a whole ass Magma Orb when we played, when we beat, we got a whole ass Magma Orb for, what did we even do with that? Yeah, bench member in the game gets a 25% XP penalty. Yep. Now we can find one. Matthew, you remember what we have to do, don't you? Yes. Good. Well, it's risky, but we have to bring the Magma Orb to balance. What? Oh, I have to collect the rest of the shards inside the thing. Okay. The mountain rock made out of, like, a bunch of shit. Also, I picked up a bunch of magma shards, and then there's a whole ass magma orb at the back. Wow, it's beautiful. What the fuck? So this is the magma thing we've been looking for? A magma orb, yes. Like the game wasn't long enough, we need to pick up all of the one by one. Just as they said. Pochu. It really is lovely. Sorry, that wasn't his voice. It really is lovely. So what do we do? Good morning. Hey, commercials. You're not making money off them. They don't need to be playing them. I am making some money off of them, by the way. If you get a commercial on my channel now, I do get some ad revenue from it. I don't play them myself. They autoplay anytime that you join the channel, but I do make some revenue off of those. What do you mean? We take it with us, right? Sorry for using ad block. I don't make much money off of the ad revenue. I think over the course of like almost the full year that I've been streaming, I think I've made $1 off of commercials. I'd much rather, if you really want to support me, I don't care about you turning ad block off or not. I'd much rather you guys just like support me however you feel is comfortable. But surely this is exactly what Laurel was concerned about. Right, those guys want to turn on the alchemy thingy that Laurel doesn't want turned on. Right, you all made a promise. Suppose I should have seen this coming. Young one? What are you saying? Saying I should have known better than to assume Matthew would just forget a promise. You don't mean... You know exactly what I mean, Halcyon. Yoku? I'm taking the Magma Orb now. Don't try to stop me. Oh, we'll stop you, all right. Don't try it. If I were to smash this orb, the release of energy would be the end of us all. You wouldn't dare. If you did, your sister's life would be forfeit. You're right, but I'm obviously desperate. Can you risk it? Why are you so desperate? You're asking me that again when... ask me that again when your sister is going to be boiled alive. I don't buy it. You think I'm lying? So what part of this do you think I'm making up? I know you want to save your sister, but you're making it sound like you just want to go off on your own. I think you know that we would all be overwhelmed by guilt if we broke our word to Laurel. So you decided to spare us the pain of taking the orb out of your hands. Ha! If that's what you think, you're bigger fools than I could have imagined. I'm doing this because I'm sick of mincing around the problem when the solution is right in front of us. Well, that's it. Not another step. Good boy. Finally figuring out who's in charge, have you? Now, hand over the slab glove, one of those magma shards. I'll leave you the other shards so you can follow us in the ruins if you'd like. We handed over the slab glove. We handed over the magma shard. I hope none of you takes this personally. It really is just about saving my sister, you know. I'm going to make you regret this. Young one? Ryoku, we don't have time. We don't have to do this. Afraid we do. Goodbye, everyone. They just stop the stream and play one. Yeah, I don't ever really control those. There is a button that I could press if I wanted to go to commercial break, but I don't. I don't do commercials on this channel. Just the ones that Twitch automatically plays. But yeah. Otherwise, those are the only commercials you see. Anything that Twitch wants you guys to see, that's what they're gonna do. But I don't purposefully put ads on my channel. There's no way for me to turn them off though. Like on YouTube, when I was actually like signed up and had AdSense, I could throw ads up on my own channel if I wanted, and that would get me some ad revenue on that. But I just don't use ads on my YouTube either at this point because I will never be high enough level to be an affiliate on YouTube. But on my Twitch, I'm an affiliate, which means I could choose to add ads. I just don't. Just gotta pay for this. I can't believe we lost the slap glove and the Magma Orb all at once. Makes it hard to figure out what to do, what our next move is, huh? Wow, graphic. But you're right. We can possibly find Ryoku in balance, getting some payback. Exit the butt. What even is the purpose of exiting the butt? In reality, I want to go back down the way that I want to go back down through the mouth. So if I go this way... Wait, no, is this how I got here? How do I get there is the question. There? Oh, I think I see what I need to do. Let's see here. Yeah, I see it. Yep, there it is. So I do want to go around. I do want to go out the butt. Because then I can do this. Crush! Bam. And this ledge can drop me down to the same ledge that the Jin is on. Kill. There's Puff. Which means I need to very rapidly move that to somebody else. And I can bring him from Samurai to Disciple, but I don't want that either, so we're gonna go down here for now. I did that to get him Barbarian and then threw Puff on him. That would make him a Samurai as well with even better stats. And then I could just move Ether down out of the board again. That works. Can I just retreat out of here? Awesome. Much faster than just having to try and walk my way down off the mountain. I like being able to physically see the healing numbers go up. Oh, we got Pokemon here now. I guess, yeah, because this takes me back to the Kalima Junction, right? Yeah. And and our main goal right now is heading back to Balinsk. Should I be headed to Balinsk, or should I be going back to Kolyma really quick and talking to the last musician? Let me do that, because I need the last musician from Kolyma before I can actually make it to, before I can actually get Sveta back. My synergy numbers don't go up while I'm in towns, apparently. I could just nap, like, go to an inn and properly rest, but whatever. I saw it. I saw the mountain rock with my own eyes. It was like a flying mountain of stone. Its cry was a new kind of music, and I shall try to bring it to our next performance, back to Balinsk. Alright, so that was the last musician. So now we can properly head out. Sunset burst, I should say. 364 damage. See, this is why I just do basic attacks, because at the end of the day, your basic attacks are almost always going to be stronger than your synergy. Especially if you're multiclassing. Like, unless you know a specific enemy's weakness and, like, have done a lot of work into getting that weakness, like, set up, you're going to be better off using your basic stuff. Happy to announce that your voices have been heard. We're about to play Arangoa Prelude. Right, that song. Do you want us to go ahead and play that right now? Yes, I'd like Sveta. Ahem. 1, 2, 3. The fact that the music is kind of messed up. Whoa. That's not how instruments work. Oh shit, that piano's gonna eat people. It's like the piano from Mario 64. Interesting. Matthew. It's me, Sveta. Do you hear Sveta's voice? Sveta of the... Really? You know Sveta? You don't have to call her of the whatever clan. So you know about that name. No time now, but I will explain further. No use looking around for me. I'm not there. It seems Sveta is somehow projecting her voice directly into our minds. Yes, that's it exactly. One more thing you were hiding from us. No, this conversation is actually thanks to Angora Prelude. You do not believe me? I know you think you cannot trust me because of the secret about my brother. There is no time for doubt. When the music ends, we won't be able to speak anymore. Thank you for giving me a chance. Now please hear me out. Angora Prelude is your key into the ruins. While it plays, most people are mesmerized. But hurry, into the ruins underground through that statue before the music ends. Now! ruins proper. But before we actually do any of this, if you guys remember forever ago, I was trying to figure out how to get over here because there's a treasure chest. That storm gear? Hey, that is the storm gear. I recognized it. Who needs the storm gear the most? It resists fire, water, and wind, which is really, really good. Who has the lowest defense of anybody in our party aside from Reef that I don't care about? Also, she can only wear that, so we're gonna give it to her. She's the only person in our party who can wear the fairy vest right now, so the band reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese. Ah, yes. Our good friend, Charles Entertainment Cheese. Offer a fragment of the volcano's power to reach the interior. I think I remember this portion, because I remember the shapes of the magma shards on these pedestals. Oh, I'm just being dumb. Bean. Forbidden bean. It's the forbidden bean placed upon the pedestal of fire. Vial. Nice. Ah, that's gonna become a staircase later. Where does this lead to, though? I don't want to go into the door most easily traveled. Chest from the forbidden beam. I can't do anything that way yet. I gotta go this way first. Oh shit, you can see like there's a whole dungeon down there. That's kind of cool looking. Can't do anything with that yet, though. I can pedestal there, but I want to see what's this way first. Okay, I can't go either direction yet, so I got a pedestal. Oh, look at the devil wisp. It's kind of cute. Is there anything better that I can do for you, Amini? Like, you're just not, like, producing the amount of power that I would like you to. Giving you to shaman would be helpful, I guess. And then maybe... I wouldn't change your class or anything, but it would give you better stats. And then I can give Claw to... can I not boost her? I guess I can boost her. I would need one more Jin if I wanted to boost anybody else up right now. Little buddies are the best part of the game. Oh yeah. Are you talking about the Jin? Little Jin? Yeah, they're all very adorable. I'm trying to think. How do I get him from being a shaman to being something useful? I think I would need one more Mars to turn him into something else. Let me see. Would that do it? No, I just turned him into an Ascentic again. But I need to turn him into Venus gems? I'm trying to figure out what my best combo should be for him. I'm going to turn him over into water gems really quick. I think that lowered his stats overall, though. Oh, Garland is useful. Furrow is useful. Computer is useful. And Rick is useful. And then is he better with or without this? He's better with Vine than he is with Fury. I guess that's my best setup right now. I need more gin before I can really do anything super useful. With all their little names. I'm almost out of these little shards. Oh, that closes those doors off. Oh, shit. Sveta. Sveta? What's the deal? Part of the Morgul royal family? Nothing escapes you, does it, Tyrell? That's right. So why is the big secret? Shh. You mustn't raise your voice. They'll find us. Ooh. The Tauparang. The enigmatic nation that has scientific and military prowess. They fly in a giant airship, giving them the name Zenith Tribe. They are obviously interested in all things related to alchemy, including ancient devices and synergy vortexes. The Tauparang commanders in here with us. I believe you have already encountered Blados and Chalice. They're from Tauparang? Why are they here in Balinsk? The post on the middle of the walkway has some sort of OSHA violation. I've heard of Tauparang, but I don't know much about it. It's a country ruled over by someone called the High Emperor. Tauparang seems to be focused entirely on military power and conquest rather than in helping its citizens. It saddens me deeply to imagine such a place. But Sveta, how... You guys can't hear it, but it's there's a very loud leaf blower outside my window right now. One more thing, please understand that I never wanted to mislead you. But that poor girl, Ho Ju, was imprisoned after losing her parents. I thought if I helped her brother... Ah, so that's the trap that Blados used on you. Might be the pressure washer? No, I think the pressure washer came by earlier. That's definitely like a leaf blower. What? Blados used you. No, that can't be. You're supposed to clean the building this week? Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. That would mean my brother... Volchek would have had to have been part of Blados' scheme. Why would he... So you all were, and Hoju was... Yeah, info dumping straight out of my brain would probably be the fastest thing to do here. Magma Orb? What's that? Ah, a power source for the ruins. Ryoko stole it? Why would he do something so dangerous? Amazing. Did you get all of that from our mines? Sveta, that was astounding. I knew you had extrasensory ability, but still, most impressive. Really? I'm glad you appreciate it, but I wish it was gone. Life would be better without it. My father felt the same way, Sveta. I know living with telepathy can be hard, but him? Sorry to butt in on your special time, but we do kind of have a job to do here. Matthew, I'm sorry for getting you all involved without telling you the whole story. Can you forgive me? You're right. We have both been deceived. All the more reason to put aside our differences then. Thank you for understanding. So that's all settled? Oh, why are you looking at me? I'm just making sure that we've all forgiven Sveta now. Oh, that? Yeah, we're good. Wonderful. Also, if you're willing to come with us, Sveta, I'm sure you'll be very useful.
Certainly. An adept with extraordinary abilities who knows her way around balance sounds ideal. Thank you for your vote of confidence, but I don't actually know much about the ruins. This area is just one part of the ruins complex, and I've only been here a few times. But we should be fine. I walked south to get here, so if we head north, we should get to the castle.
Finally, some information we can actually use.
Alright, let's head to the castle. Sveta's back in the party!
Which of course means that we've got some Jin shuffling to do, because she comes with even more Jin, and like Wisp and Puff got moved over to her, so we now have a shit ton of Venus Jin. But specifically, it kind of fucked over Tyrell. He's no longer a samurai because of that, I think. I need to get him back to samurai. But anyway, let's see here. I want to trade out Karis for Sveta, because Sveta's a better martial fighter. And then, let's see here. What can we do Jin-wise? First off, can I convert you into anything more interesting now that we have a shit ton of... Yeah, I can get you to Ranger, Scholar, Savant. Now, are you Savant, whether I do this or not? You can go to Bard. Interesting. Didn't realize that was a class. Sveta. Let's see here. If I give you some... If I change out... Let's see here. She's still a brawler right now. I won't change her class, but if I do this, will I change her class? She'll go to a medium if I do that, which increases her HP and PP, lowers her attack and defense, though. Agility goes up, her luck goes down. Hold on. Let's see here. If I move you here, and move this to somebody else, you go from samurai to disciple if I do that, which I don't want to do, because I want you to be samurai. Putting a vine to you, that makes you medium. What if I gave you... Brawler means higher attack overall, which I think I prefer. What are Sveta's bonus classes that I can get her to right now? Let me double check. The Golden Sun classes. Character classes, let's see here. Item dependent, no. Or tri-element, here we go, tri-element. Statistically, the tri-elements classes are the best, and any shortcomings they may have can easily be compensated by their other stats, such as ninja classes, subpar defense being compensated with the highest agility tied for the highest attack. 3 elements worth of synergy in an adept's arsenal allows for greater flexibility against monsters for the most part. Tri-elemental classes, okay, so possess some hard-hitting synergies and quite often have a PP pool to run with, such as Quick Strike in the Samurai class series and the Thunderclap series in the Ninja class series. Despite the challenges of setting and unleashing Jin with avoiding unwanted class shifts with the Jin so spread out, summons can be churned out in fewer turns than say everyone in the mono element classes. Example, Isaac is a ninja. Okay, whatever. Let's see here. Cons of the tri-elemental classes. That's not what I would care about. I just want to see how to get to these classes. So let's see here. Item independent / Tetra classes. Tetra classes are going to be Beast Lord, Chaos Lord, Sorcerer, Guru, Necromage, Paladin, Pure Mage, Acrobat. But these are also for like other things. Class names. Let's see here. Golden Sun, the Lost Age. That's not what I need. Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. By Elemental. Dragoon, Medium, Ninja, Ranger, Samurai, White Mage. So
Let's see here. Dragoon class is... Dragoon and Paladin are a class type, which is 5. This has to be on what kind? Venus Adepts and Mars Adepts can become that. What can I get for... I think I can get Ranger and White Mage are the 2 that I can... And Medium, I think, are the 3 tri-classes that I can get for others. So for a Jupiter Adept, if I do... I can do Ranger, Bard, or Warlock for... Jupiter or Mercury adepts, but that requires the Mars gen. Then I can go White Mage with a class, which would be White Mage / Pure Mage, which would be the Venus gen, and then the other type. So currently, my setup, if I had Jupiter Adept, which is her, and I moved to this, that should make her a White Mage, yeah. Which increases everything about her. There we go. So as a White Mage, she has better stats all around. And then he's currently a Bard, I believe. Or he's a Savant currently. I need to remove him. I think to make him into a Scholar. I want to make him a Scholar. I'll make him a Bard, which Bard for him is, I think, 4 fire? Is that correct? To make him a Bard, he needs 4 and 4. Let me see here. He's got 5 and 3 right now, so he needs 4 and 4 by doing that. Now he's a Bard. Alright, that should be my classes then, for my main class characters. Then I've just got 2 that are just dumb stats right now. And then as far as equipment goes, she's still using some relatively weak shit, unfortunately. But I wonder if I could maybe grab some shit from somebody else and give it to her. She would benefit from that. She can't equip because she uses gauntlets. Can she use a staff or no? I don't think she can. I think she can only use like fist weapons and stuff. But we'll use Sveta for a little bit because she's actually really useful. Strange. What's wrong, Sveta? Path is gone. Gone? Where did it go? I have no idea what could be happening. There was only one path. I couldn't have taken a wrong turn. We should climb these stairs, should we not? And from there we can reach the castle? Yes, that's right. We should be able to go right into the castle from there. I am confused. But with the path gone, we apparently can't get anywhere further. So we can't get into Balancing Castle. Wait, do you all hear a buzzing sound? The smell of hot oil? I think a machine is starting up. How did you open the door just before we met again? Easy, we used a magma shard. And we have seen platforms and such change in response to the shards. Fuck? What's going on? No. Something in these ruins is activated. Because of a magma shard? Surely not. A magma shard wouldn't have enough power, would it? I don't know, but it looks like our promise to Laurel may have been broken. It must have been Ryuk. He had the Magma Orb. How could he do this? We cannot find out from here. Let us proceed into the depths of the ruins. Let's get going. If we talk any longer, Aeolio will be soup by the time we get to him. Soup? Soup for my family? Can't do anything there, but I can head south, I guess. What is her synergy looking? So first off, okay, he's ninja. Attack. Her synergy, she can activate beast form, and that transforms her into like a super strong attacker. And then she can just do basic attacks. He's a samurai, so he's got buffing magic, and he's got a pretty decent attack. And he's a bard, so he has access to kind of a myriad of different things, really.
Though it should be noted, I currently don't have... Well, I think Sveta's a healer right now. I would actually rather have Sveta be a bard, and, I'd rather Sveta be the bard, and Amidi be the, healer, though. If I could make that a thing. What would I need to do? I would need to give him the earth gem, correct? And hand her the fire gem. That's the change that needs to be made. Yeah, there we go. That's the proper setup for what we need. They were supposed, yeah, I just saw that they were supposed to clear the building this week. Yep, somebody activated the fucking dynamo. What are we looking at here? It's one of those plasma orbs that you touch and it goes around your finger. It would appear to be a gate. A gate into the deepest part of the ruins, or so I would imagine. We've come this far. I guess we just keep going. Is someone pushing us a certain way? The Taparanga? The Talparong, perhaps? I don't know, but it doesn't feel like the Taparong to me. Who then? Sveta, what do you know about this game? Nothing. I thought this was a dead end. But I agree with Karis. We have no choice but to press on. But I must admit, the ruins are amazing. I never dreamed anything like this was underbalanced. We couldn't agree more! Glad you finally decided to show yourselves. What do you mean? Ryoko and Hazan have been following us through these passages for some time. That's it, Ryoko. You treacherous. Please, allow us to apologize for our recent actions. Apologize? I'm afraid the stakes are too high for a simple apology to suffice. Everyone, please. We don't have time for infighting. Now let's... I think we really have been led here. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Sveta's right. Something in the air says... Oh, something's off, there's no doubt. You see how Zahn and I weren't following you. Intentionally, anyway. Considering how we parted ways before, it would have been tricky to track you down at all. The young one is right. We entered these ruins entirely on our own. The path isn't particularly complicated, but suddenly our way back disappeared. Since we couldn't go back, we forged on. Eventually, we found you. Our story is... Sorry. The old man voice and the nerd voice are very similar. Our story is similar. I suppose it's plausible the same thing happened to you. I wouldn't lie at a time like this. How Ju's life hangs by the thread. Well, without an obvious exit, all we can do is press on. Every minute we stand, hear Aeolio. One more thing. Who are these Taparong you are talking about? They are the fiends who set the Mount Rock upon us. But you don't think it's them leading us around in here? That's what Karis and Sveta believe. I don't know who else it could be, though. I know that makes some sense, but it doesn't quite feel like the answer. Ryoko, you have the Magma Orb. The Taparong could just take it and start the machine. But if that were the only goal, why not just do it? What else are they up to? Agreed. If the only goal is to start the machine, they could have done it faster themselves. There must be some explanation. So what do? Press on? Go back? Guess we can't actually go back, can we? I can only speculate, but I suspect that we have only to travel down this path to find our answers.
Sveta, what's wrong? Tonight is the full moon. The people of Balance will celebrate with a festival. It is an important day for Beastmen, but also for these ruins. You see, the festival is not simply for the Beastmen. It is a time we pray for the revival of the ancient civilization.
And you think Volchek and the Topperong want to use this to bring that revival about?
If that's so, heading down the path here is playing right into their scummy hands. True, but our return path is gone. We cannot sit idle. Every second brings Aeolio closer to the end. Well, we can try to force our way backward, or we can forge ahead. I don't know which is worse. Whatever we do, we can't lose sight of the fact that we're here to save Aeolio and Hoju. I guess this is why you're the leader, Matthew. Lead on. Soup. Now that all of that is over, let's read the runes. Arrange sun, moon, and matter into a pleasing whole to reveal the path forward. I don't have matter here, but I guess we're matter, aren't we? Sun. Yep, we're matter. Moon. Matter. Is this your OSHA violation right here? Because that's a gripping pillar. In all things there's balance. Strike one to affect the other. Yeah, so this is just like the pound synergy. If I do this... Is that the shrug emoji with the girl with the female symbol? Is it because it looks like a furnace? A dick, if you will. Jin, that thing looks... Is that gravity? I'm betting that's gravity. Oop. I wonder, can I do this? The gender neutral one is the only one that doesn't do that. Ah. I can't bust myself back up, okay. If I'm standing on it, it won't let me raise the platform that way. I guess that would be cheap, wouldn't it? Let's do it from here, then. Because I don't want to give it an escape. Yep. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for an escape. Fight me! That's gotta be gravity. Critical move. Big sphere. Sunset burst. Habwa? Oh, that's chasm. It's not gravity then. Spirit of the Void. This gem is found deep in the Balance ruins. The vacuum within the chasm draws everything in. give that to. That makes him a conjurer, which would boost his stats. Being a white mage to a conjurer. Could he possibly be a pure mage now then? No, I don't think he can. What would he need to be a pure mage? He would need 5 and 4. He's got 4 and 4 now. He would need to have 5 and 4 to become a pure mage. Conjurer is the next best thing for him, I think, though. I just got a but I think that might be just notifications from my tablet. Tri-elemental, other tri-elementals. Is there anything else that I really need to look at here? There's medium, conjurer, dark mage, and that makes him more. Oh, does he lose his? No, he has potent cure and stuff. He just doesn't have he won't have the really strong like group healing anymore. I didn't get anybody down the Dragoon Templar Paladin route, which would give somebody in the party wish, which would be useful. Would it give them wish right now? It would give them wish well at our current level. If I went down the Dragoon class series with somebody. Let's see here. If I needed to do that though, what I would do is I would trade out instead of using Venus Djinn on him, I would use Mercury Djinn, and it would turn him into a Dragoon instead of a Samurai. How does that compare to a Samurai? Because I could get him to a Templar. Let's see here. I'm debating on making Tyrell into a Templar instead of a Samurai. The Samurai tree it can eventually get to Ronin, which has the highest base HP, has 160 attack. The Dragoon has, let's see here. Samurai right now is 150. Dragoon would be, or Templar would be 150. HP is 180 now. His HP is higher as a Samurai. But does he have any better stats? I mean, I could probably just do, let's see here. Or I can't really do that very well. He would gain healing magic, which would be a really big boost for us, but he also doesn't really have very good magic to begin with, so I don't know how useful that would be. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Dragoon is basically a combination of both variations of the two swordsman class series. On its own, the Dragoon is not very appealing class, though the Paladin fares far better in Lost Age as one of the sturdiest and well-rounded classes of all. But when combined with a swifter Hermit or White Mage, the possibilities open up the lousy agility that usually ensures the Dragoon in question will be taking his/her turn towards the bottom of the barrel, usually after certain painful bosses have made a couple of their moves, allowing the player greater flexibility on when to patch up the battling adepts. This often allows a good chance to drop summons without risk of leaving your party vulnerable to an unlucky string of attacks. I don't really care about that. I'm not going to make it Dragoon then. How useful are the other two classes that I made then? Because I've got a medium and I've got a ranger right now. Ranger, well, lacking the hard-hitting synergy like Prism and Plasma and the White Mage of the White Mage class series, the Ranger class series has three offensive damage-dealing synergies in 3 elements: Douse, Slash, and Volcano. A boast that can't be made by any other tri-elemental class series available to Jupiter and Mercury adepts, the medium and white mage classes. On top of that, the Ranger's PP pool will tend to last a very, very long time, with Pyroclasm being the most expensive synergy, weighing in at a paltry 29 PP. The average attack stat that can be further augmented by Pierce or Ivan, and the ability to wield stronger weapons, longswords and light blades respectively, than other Mercury and Jupiter adepts. The Ranger class series might be one of the best classes, if not the best, for Pierce, but we're not using Pierce. A partial class. The Ranger class is available to Mars adepts, Jenna, and Garrett with a massive 6 water or air, and 3 air or water gen set to them. Statistically, the 60% PP is among the best. Okay. So this would be good for casting class, but would I be better off trying to get into a medium then with her? Let's see here. When compared to the nearby in terms of gen requirement White Mage class series, the medium class series does not come close in potency. So White Mages are better than mediums. In which case, should I just be using a White Mage on one of my characters? 4 and 3. So I could actually turn you into a White Mage and your stats, I guess, are better right now, but let's see here. That's just because you have an extra gen, though, is it not? Because you would go to being a White Mage and it would lower your HP and your agility, but everything else. So, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I've been looking at these class lists for too long already. Lucky Pepper, nice. Now that we have Sveta, though, giving her some Lucky Pepper would be really useful. Increase PP permanently. Let's see here, who really needs that? If a meaty's going to be my go-to healer, I'd be better off having a meaty take it. Okay, what? I keep looking back to it. Somebody mentioned something about a guru earlier, and I want to see if, like, how does that work? How does a guru as an adept work? Guru is specifically a Jupiter adept or Mercury adept only stats block. Okay, so the guru is 7 fire, 2 Mercury for a Mercury adept. So, let's see here. I can't get him to a guru right now without sacrificing everything else. So that's not something that I can do. What other classes do I have that are interesting and useful? I'm just going to look through the different classes that are available for Jupiter and Mercury adepts. So I could get to Oracle, I think. 7 Earth, 2 Wind on a Jupiter. And then Seer for the Mercury class would be 7 Earth, 2 Mercury. So I could get to an Oracle. Is an Oracle really worth having? Yeah, kind of. Let's see here. So 4, 5, 6. I guess I can't do the full... I can't get to full Oracle right now, I don't think, but I can get to Druid. Yeah, Druid's the one right before being able to get to Oracle. Making him a Druid gives him access to both the really good healing, single target healing, revive, and wish. And Sveta has all of her regular stuff. What class is she currently? She's currently a Bard. How useful is Bard again? I know I said I wasn't going to be doing this, but I'm doing this. What are the best classes for... I want to get their attack to the highest it can get. As a Bard, it's at a 130. But what are the other tertiary classes that they can take? I think it was White Mage. Attack is 130 as well. Medium attack is, as a Conjurer, which is the best I can do, is also 130. So there's really no way for me to get her attack up to a significant value right now, it looks like. So I'm just not going to worry about it too much longer. Because I'm just going to... I could gush over these pages forever at this point, and it's just not going to do what I want it to do. If I were to look at the classes with the highest attack increases,
Chaos Lord has Chaos Lord, Master, Ronin, Paladin, Slayer, like Paladin, Ronin, Master, and Chaos Lord, which Chaos Lord is what? It's part of the brute tree. Has the highest attack of any single attack of any class, and Master does as well, which is the ninja tree. But for people that can actually, you know, what classes can I do for that's actually useful to? Well, these are dark. That's not even the right ones for Dark Dawn. You see here, Dark Dawn. Savage Fiend gets 360 attack. Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's the wild animal attack tree. Oh, then I just need to. I can't do it effectively for her right now, but if she actually, I probably could. If I just convert her over to a pure Jupiter Gen user. I can't fully convert her right now without getting rid of something else. If I did that, that would make him a shaman. That's not what I need. Yeah, I can make her a Beastmaster. In which case, that's like her best setup is as a Beastmaster. Her being a mono class is actually her best setup possible. He needs all of his gen to be a ninja, right? No, he does not. Okay, then I can do... If I do that, then that'll make her a better Beastmaster. And then can I trade this out for something else? I can make him a Samurai. Which would actually not lower his attack. I'll make him a Samurai for now, and then I'll change it back later. We've got, like, no Mercury Jin. But I'm not really too worried about that right now. Should get us up to that other treasure chest over here. As well as make us have easy access back to the main floor if we want. This treasure has a Water of Life. Nice. Boop. Just run back to the middle. Work our way across. This one. Across and jump over here. Oof, these guys didn't figure it out. Now where are we? I don't know, but that seems important. To the gates. I wonder how many there are. Hey, look over there. What? Oh my. What happened here? Look at all of this. It's breathtaking. I completely totally fucked his voice over. Looks like a war happened in this room. But who fought it?
It looks like the soldiers were fighting the statues.
Why not? We've already seen a divine stone bird. Statues coming to life seem positively tame.
Take a look at the remains of that statue.
It's embedded in the stone wall. Who could have done that?
I suppose it would have to be an adept, wouldn't it? It would take a tremendously powerful adept to bury a statue in a wall like that.
Do you think it's this mysterious adept went through the gate after the battle? Well, anybody strong enough to do that would have won the fight, so probably.
Unless something other than raw power is necessary to pass through the gate.
Regardless, it would seem that the Tau Parang have again anticipated our path through the ruins. Yeah, I guess so. Who are these Tau Parang?
You know them as Blados and Chalice. They come from the country of Tau Parang. It's ruled over by someone called the High Emperor, who pursues military power above all else.
If that's so, I imagine this High Emperor leads his army personally.
I wouldn't know. Military matters are not something I've ever studied.
It seems absurd to even call such a place a country. It sounds like one massive army. So, do you know why these Tau Parang are trying to bring you all to Balisk?
I wish we knew. If we understood their goals, we might start getting some real answers. But we know nothing. What we do know is that they are amoral, ruthless, and partnered with my brother. This one here, was he a Tau Parang?
Yeah, I think I've seen that uniform. You're right, that's definitely a Tau Parang soldier. That would suggest that the Tau Parang are after something in these ruins.
Well, Matthew, what's our next move? You're right. There's no reason to backtrack, so we have no choice but to continue onward.
Sounds like we're moving on. Not much use in battle, but we'll stick with you at the end. Till the end. Use the conjured hand to smash the Dark King with the light soldier, and open the way. So do I have to use move? Use the conjured hand to smash the Dark King with the light soldier and open the way. Yeah, so I need to use move. Move that way. Okay, I see how it works now. He always moves all the way to his limit, and then he attempts an attack. And then every one of those guys will attack if he is in range of their ability to be hit. So then we move him up. That still keeps him out of range. And then he takes this guy down. Shatters. I'm still in the clear. And from here, we push you forward a little bit more. It's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna let this speed up a little bit. Pull you this way. Push you that way.
Run all the way around. Pull you forward this way a little bit. This way. And again. That way. And that wins us the thing. Now I can go through there first, or I can jump over here and grab this. Crystal. Nice. I forgot to check. Does anybody in the main party currently have good healing? Yes, you do. You're a druid. And you've got Nature's Boon stuff, which is actually really good healing as well. So I've got 2 good healers in the party right now. Ooh, spooky. F2. I have a feeling like that's gonna come down to some sort of like super deadly zone now. Want to get over there, but with my current setup, I can't. There are a lot of doors in this dungeon. I have 1 final shard. Now that I've got everything moving, does that help me? Sveta will get stronger as time goes on. I need to get her some extra levels anyway, but especially once we get her some better gear, she'll be a very, very strong player. Gonna take a second, because I gotta let this thing rotate all the way around. Because this is all that really opened up for me, was being able to get through here. This feels oddly nostalgic. It's like we're back inside the Great Gambambo. Except this time with like 1,000% more crackle. I do apologize, I cannot control the crackle. Mist potion, nice. Rise up to here, but that doesn't give me anything right now. Do some Zol movement. Let's see here. Oh, I see what I need to do to get to that. Steel Sword. She is still just using the base weapons that she had at the very beginning of the game. But really quick, before I try to do this puzzle, shove it all the way this way. Ride this guy over. Jump on here, jump over here. Treasure. Some more quality Zol. Nice. After we get through this segment and we save Aeolio, we will be able to actually work with these processable materials. They're just not going to be useful until the end of the game, basically. Meltdown. Nice. That buzzing is never gonna be fun to listen to. Looks like wind needs to be used here. I could have used my insight glass to be sure, but we're good. That activates that platform, so now we can transfer to the other side. Because I literally can't do anything until it gets all the way to the other side. Speed that section up. Before I go into those ruins, though, I should be able to grab that treasure chest now. Money! 600 coins. Could have been better, could have been worse. Ah, crush peg puzzle. So I can get up from that side. I just need to do this one. I need to do this one. I need to do this one. That gets me the treasure chest, and then I can reform it to get me across the actual puzzle. Hey, the Hagbone Mace. Nice. Who can equip that? That is better for Tyrell. Or not Tyrell, that's better for Matthew. Sword of Dusk good for anybody now? Nope. Alright, so setting it up to get to the end of the puzzle room now is going to be this one here. This one here. This one here. And we can just jump, 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 and we're out. This is very clearly fire room, so we can put fireball into the fired statue. With that active, we can now head up this way. Head out here. And I just missed it, so I'm going to have to wait for the whole thing to rotate all the way around again. Jump. Right around. Jump off. And now we're into this puzzle. Which will consist of earth-based things. Oh, I see. This is just like the if I do that, they all run the other way. I can drop down into that area if I would like. It's definitely for activating the thing, but I feel like I'm missing a treasure if I do this. What synergy would I use on this? Sight. Oh, growth, of course. They're like little miniature versions of the lighthouses. Jump. This one actually moves relatively fast, so I don't even have to speed it up. Very clearly going into a water room next. The question then becomes, do I aerate it or do I freeze it? I think I aerate it for now, and then I come back and I freeze it in a second. I'm going to be having to do this for a couple... If I'm going to have to do this a couple of times, I'm going to want to quick save some of these abilities so that I can quickly raise and lower the water a bunch. Maybe I won't have to. This might just get me out of here. No problem. Look how fast the top one goes! It's tight! It's going so fast. Yeah, these guys are all locked in place, so you can't move them around. Now that I've raised this all the way up, we should be able to just hop, skip, and jump our way across here. Where's our master list of Jinn? I should be getting close to the end of the Jinn list, I think. Because we did Searching for the Mountain Rock. We've gotten all of those. Rescuing Hojo and Aeolio, we're currently on. Chasm, which I already got, so we're good there. So we're only going to be able to get one more Jinn, which is going to be when let's see here. After leaving the castle, go to one of the houses and talk to the couple there. It requires dousing cold snap. Okay, so I'm good. I'm not missing anything quite just yet. Really quick, where does this go to? Treasure. Worth checking. It's always worth checking. I should distribute some of this. I'm going to give that one to Tyrell. I'm going to give this Water of Life to Tyrell. I'm going to give potions out to Amidi. He gets 2 of my potions, and my last one I'm going to give to Tyrell. Psy Crystal, we're going to give to Sveta. And yeah, that's going to be a decent enough distribution of our human items. So we can't go back anymore once again. What that really does is it allows all of the things to align.
have done well, my heirs. Reverse the world's rotation to reach the final gate. Slap. Slap. This is kind of cool. This is kind of really cool. I love this. This is the kind of shit that you can pull off using 3D sprites that you can't do with 2D sprites. Hey, that fucking terrible sounding rumble's gone. When the sun hides behind the moon, a great power covers the world in shadow. Oh, so we're causing a solar eclipse. Wait, why did I do that? Can't move. Must be something else that I can do to make it move appropriately. Let's go ahead and heal up really quick. Oh, Vital Boon's individual healing. I would rather use which to give everybody good. Get everybody's synergy back up, because that's a reusable crystal. Megamine, I don't know if you're asleep right now or not, but the bird is in the backyard. Bird is is outside again. Holy Flame's light reveals the proper alignment of the four great powers. So, Earth, Fire, Wind, and Water's on the top. So... I can't do anything to that. I am one of the wards, ye visitors to Luna Tower, be ye descendants of the exalted Janai. Yes. The way to the heart of Luna Tower will open only to those who unite the power of all four synergies. If ye seek access to Luna's heart, present the powers of the four synergies. If ye truly be children of the Janai, open the way before ye with your own powers, and unseal Luna Tower. Alright, that's what I needed to see. Ooh, that slowed down. It would appear we're at the cusp of reaching the tower's core. Yeah, but how do we present the powers of the four synergies? And do we even want to unseal this tower? What of our promise to Laurel? I agree, I feel like we might be in a bit over our heads here. Yes, this gate has stood sealed for many generations. I feel it must hold something dangerous. The ward said something about using synergy, right? That's not our strong suit, so we'll sit this one out. Funny how those guys are always ready to sit out whenever things look a little dangerous. Relax, everyone. We don't have time to argue. Oju and Aeolio are counting on us. So, growth in this one. Fireball on this one. Whirlwind on this one. And douse on this one. Spooky.
So we want to cause a lunar eclipse, but for what reason? Alchemy Dynamo. Looks like the only thing we can do is drop that magma ball in. It is good to see the clans acting in concert once more. Welcome, children of the Janai. You may now access the core of the tower. Behold the heart of the tower, the Alchemy Dynamo. Now place the power source within the Alchemy Dynamo. Activate Luna Tower. Power source? You must mean the Magma Orb, right? What do you think, Hosan? Don't do it, Ryoku. We made our promise to Laurel. We can't break our word and activate this machine. Correction. You made a promise to Laurel. I didn't promise anything to anyone. But we have to take her warning seriously. And doesn't this place feel different than the other ruins? No, Matthew, we mustn't lose hope. We have to convince Ryoko of the danger. You're right about one thing. Placing the Magma Orb into the core, into the core will unseal the tower. Guess who's back? You really did make it. Guess you win our bet, Chalice. Thank you, dear Matthew. I feel like I could hug you. You! Did you jerks follow us all the way down here? Not at all. We just kept tabs to make sure you would make it here. You all had me worried a few times. I thought about offering some help, but I didn't think you would accept it. Fuckers. We've had enough of your help. Yeah, who do you think you're fooling? I wouldn't trust you to lace my shoes. If you think we would trust you, then you have severely underestimated us. I know Glados and Chalice, but who? Why are you here? Be careful, young one. We don't know their intentions. Enough. Place the orb in the machine. Now. You don't want to know what will happen if you don't cooperate. Oh yeah? I'm kind of curious, actually. Then I guess we have to show you. Darn. Agreed. It's time to show these little brats who's in charge here. Fight time! Glados and Chalice. So we start the fight by doing Protector. We activate Beast Form. And we activate Magic Shield. And lastly, you activate Brick. Beast Form. Spark Shuriken. Illusion Perfume. So that says unaffected, but I'm rocking Illusion. In Delusion, rather. First off, Elixir immediately on him. Maul. And then, summon the Venus Gem. Elixir to remove his stun. 274 damage. Scornful Caress. See here. Let's Actually, we're gonna have you attack, because you're, I think, our strongest attacker, aside from her. We're gonna have you use Angel Spear. You're going to Potent Cure Tyrell. That is still such a good ability to turn her into the beast form. That's fucking illusion. Actually, yeah, I could turn him back into a ninja really quick if I wanted to. Forged for the attack increase. I could turn him into a ninja too if I really wanted to. Ooh, good. That's actually really useful. Another Spark Shuriken, that's really annoying. Damn it, and they stunned the one person I didn't want to be stunned. My heaviest attacker right now. Okay, and they take relatively poor damage from fire, so we don't need to use the fire. Nobody else has an elixir. Oh, you have an elixir. Sweet. And as much as I would like to use you, we need to... We need you to cure on. Firecracker. Elixir on Sveta, so she's no longer stunned. Psy Grenade, that's annoying. Like, it's not the end of the world, it's not gonna devastate me, but it's kind of annoying. These guys took a lot of damage from ice, but I don't really have ice. So I'll do a Thunderbolt. Maul is obviously gonna be her best bet. Tyrell, fire with you, so let's try Rock Slide and see if that's any good. And as much as I would like you to be able to just slam him with good, really good strong ice attacks, heal up the party is more important. Grenade. Rock Slide. Yeah, they're better off just doing their straight attacks. 404 damage, nice. Yeah, I think everybody's just better off doing straight attacks, and then you can use, this will convert you to a shaman. That's not really good either. You still keep all of your, you still keep all of your stuff, you just lose a lot of stats by going back to a shaman. Shield. Two damage. Oof. Hey, there's Blados gone. Everybody's resistance is returning to normal now. Attack, Maul, Magic Shield, and Summon Zagan. Sweet Jesus, Sveta. Why do you have to be so fucking good?
Spheta's back to human form. Can she cast that again? Please. Please do. I need beast form again. And then she's down. Not even that big of a deal. Man, Spheta being able to go beast form is ridiculous. Not bad. Guess we did underestimate you.
Let's not be too hasty. We were outnumbered after all.
Yeah, and even if we lost the battle, we did actually win the war. What are you talking? What are you... Where's Ryoku? Ryoku, no!
You'll want to stay right where you are and watch. History is about to happen in front of you.
You're crazy if you think we'll let you. That wasn't a request. Who are you?
Explanations can wait. Right now, Luna Tower is about to be activated.
Why? Why do the top Orang stand to gain with this?
How clever of you to have discovered Top Orang's involvement.
Or perhaps not so clever.
Did you tip our hands, Spheta?
Of course. Unlike my brother, I want nothing to do with the foul Top Orang.
Is that so?
Well,
I might be hurt by your words, if I were Top Orang. It looks like the time has come.
Start the machine. Motherfucker.
Yoko, you mustn't.
Do it.
Think about Laurel's warning. This must not happen. My brother is one.
Hesitation, Ryoku? You haven't changed your mind, have you?
I won't force you, but I will mention that your sister's safety does hang in the balance.
Nom 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 nom. Delicioso. Alchemy Dynamo powered on. Luna Tower preparing to activate. Activating Luna Tower. Personnel within the tower should evacuate immediately.
Good work, Ryoku.
Better keep your promise.
Of course. I bear your sister no ill will.
Oh, Jill. Hazan, what is the matter?
What is happening? Ryoko, why?
Didn't have a choice.
This is your fault, monster. In what way could this possibly be my fault? Ryoku has done this by his own hand.
Hide behind your excuses, coward. I swear you will pay for what you have done here.
How many times must I demonstrate to you tiresome insects
that you can't beat me in battle?
At least once more, apparently.
Faces, you masked coward!
tired of being addressed by my mask. In the future, You may call me Arcanus. Arcanus? What are you and Talparang after? Why did you want the tower activated? You know that your parents saved the world by restoring the principles of alchemy, yes? Of course, so what? I see you haven't drawn the connection yet. The lighthouses that your parents ignited were towers, machines very similar to the one you're standing in. Like the elemental lighthouses, this tower holds a force sealed eons ago. The only difference is that the creators of this tower never wanted their prison breached. Never? What have you tricked us into? Tricked you? I have been nothing but forthright and honest throughout our brief relationship.
Commencing ascent. Evacuate tower immediately.
Sounds like it's time for me to take my leave. If you survive, perhaps we'll finish our talk another time. But know this, opening the seal on this dreaded machine is only the beginning. I look forward to our next meeting. Until then, farewell. I had to yawn there for a second. He's gone. We can't let that bother us now. If Arcanus needs to hurry out of here, we should be escaping too.
Agreed. If the all-powerful Arcanus is worried, we should get out of here post-haste.
I guess our best bet is to follow his escape route, huh? Best of our ability. Evacuate tower now. I'm trying, dude. Like, I can only move so fast, and you stopping me to say that is not helping. Is this an escape? Commencing ascent. How did we not find any of this in the first games? Like, I understand they said that, like, oh yeah, a lot of shit changed, and so now everything's, like, massively different. Whee. Treasure. Bread! Power bread, specifically. Increases HP permanently. Maybe need that. Now that we've done all of this, we can now, I believe it's in this house. Or it's technically the house below this one. What? Crash. I probably shouldn't try to drink tea while half asleep in the bar. What was that crash?
puddle here. We can now cold snap that, which gives us. Actually, we need to douse the fire first, or else the cold snap won't stay because the fire in the fire will keep it from being able to be used. But do that, followed up by cold snap. Gives us a path across here. And gives us another gin. This is Pincer. We definitely don't want you such a man. Wheat is actually going to be more useful in one of my party members than anything else. And now I can actually add another thing if I wanted. I can make either one of them into a disciple, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather have them turn into a... Actually, if I don't move him there, if I do this, that just makes him a better samurai. Now, I'd rather have Fleet on my team and move that up to here. Alright, that's all of the gin that I can possibly have given my current situation. Let's see here. So, I'm going to save the remainder of what comes after this for the next time because there is going to be a lot of cutscenes that come after this. I am running low on time today, so that's going to be where we end it. Let's go ahead and write in our travel log. All right, thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. Yeah, let's see here. Is that correct values? 11, 7, 13, and 14. Yep, that is the correct values for all the gin that we should have up to this point. So thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Look forward to seeing this again on Monday, and look forward to tomorrow. We will be continuing Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.